Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we're back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless and it is love based. It's been a while since we got a secret admirer reading, so we're going to have at it today. We're going to have at it today. As always, we're going to lead with romantic interests, right? We're going to lead with the ones you may mostly be interested in. Fumbling with my words, that may be a thing, which makes sense with the type of reading this is. But for those of you that are not as familiar with the channel, whatever secret admirer steps in, if it's loud enough in your energy, we call it out for a variety of reasons, good and bad. So let's see. I was clearing space for the table. We have more space on this side, just because we're doing some spring cleaning and all the things like that. And I knocked the deck over because this was not going to be in the readings today, but apparently it wanted to be in the piles. So I'm curious to see, like, whatever pile you choose, pay attention to this deck. It may have a message, like multiple messages for you, whether we're talking about love, just your life, because it was adamant about staying in the rotation. When I dropped it, we got this harvest moon yin yang kind of vibe. So it's gratitude. So some of you may be finding this video in the harvest season. The harvest season may be relevant, the harvest moon, or maybe this is just a special reminder to make sure that you have gratitude each and every day, just for life, just for circumstances, just for everything we have around us, right? Because there's always something to express gratitude for, even the most mundane things, right? Like just even being like able-bodied, just being able to exist in chaos, right? Because I know sometimes you guys are like, oh, I'm in chaos, everything's falling apart. You know, I get that when I'm doing like personal readings. You guys are like, it's all falling apart. Well, you're still able to eventually find your footing. So as long as you're in a good enough health or just circumstances to where eventually you can find your way, there's always something to be grateful for, right? I am going to, let me see, where is the book? Because I think this is like the second day in a row where this has happened, where this deck kind of threw something at me. What number is that? It's number 7. And that would be in here. So I want to just go to the page where that is so we can see why that card wants to be in the collective. It's a special little treat for those of you that watch this part of the reading, because a lot of you just go straight to your piles, which nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. There it is. Got it. All right, gratitude. So it talks about harvest season, where we talk about the autumn equinox. That may be a time period. It does mention orange. We do have an orange flower, so maybe, especially those of you that came here for that flower, like, you have a message here. And this is also kind of the universe making you aware that I am your reader, because every reader is not going to resonate for you. But if you're looking for one that will resonate, I am she. And also go check out the channel, right? Go check out the channel. There's going to be a lot of messages for you. Go to what calls you. You don't have, like, don't binge if that's not a thing you would do. But yeah, there's messages for you. So explore, go around, look around, have fun, or whatever. Talks about unconditional love. And then it does talk about the Virgo Libra moon cycle, and it talks about gratitude, balance, giving and receiving, light and dark, which is how I read. Okay, we're entering a new season, and again, it emphasizes that autumn equinox. Oh, okay, I have new viewers, so I don't know what it is about that orange flower, but it really is calling you. Okay, yeah, I'm realizing what, like, it hit me. I know what's going on, because this is like all of the pumpkins. So the pumpkins are a symbol. I've been getting a lot of familiar symbolism. And it's funny because when I knock this over, yeah, I'm going to ramble a little bit, because those of you, especially if you're new, or even if you're not, and you really truly click this thumbnail for that orange flower, for whatever reason, it's a thing. So it's like the star of this reading, because This is not normally in frame, right? It's not normally in frame, and I'm bad because I channel so much, especially as I'm stepping into these piles. But this is not normally in frame. It is today. It is today. But when I knock this over, the card for that crystal was at the top. So I honestly, it's right here because it literally was at the top of the stack that fell. So you can see that is a dog tooth calcite, right? And it talks about past lives and clearing energy and releasing karma, which kind of feels like, right, harvest season when you're purging and clearing things. So I was rambling, which I always do as a channel because it's apparently helpful. But like when I was talking about like being in chaos and like things flipping over, always finding gratitude in the midst of that, because like you're clearing past life karma, you're clearing all kinds of things, right? All kinds of energies. Look that up. Maybe you need a dog tooth calcite, but that is this guy, okay? Which is also the color of that orange flower. It's a dahlia. So yeah. So welcome if you came specifically for that, you know, with the pumpkin and all of that. I'm curious to see what energy is going to come out in that pile. And then I'll just put this card here just in case it becomes relevant again. And I also want to make note, I was drinking the tea, didn't spill the tea, but like this little note from the tea also was in the chaos of this stuff falling. And it says appreciate yourself and honor your soul. So have gratitude for everything around you, but also make sure just be grateful that you are you in your own unique essence, okay? Appreciate yourself and honor your soul. So that also makes talks about nurturing oneself, which the color orange is associated with. Sacral chakra energy, it's your creative force, associated kind of like the element of water, and just nurturing yourself and feeling enriched and fulfilled. So make sure you're like taking care of yourself. I mentioned, I don't know why I'm feeling like called to do more personal readings, but I have a little more time, so I will be taking some, not a lot. So if that's something you've been wanting, that's something you've been needing, definitely just let me know, because I'm going to be doing a few of those. So I'm going to put this deck back. And then we're going to hop right into, I say right into, after 7 minutes of having a conversation with you. I heard some of you are lonely, go outside, because I'm realizing that some of you listen to the channeled messages that I get that are, I call them rambles, but like I literally make sense where it's meant to make sense. I just don't make sense to myself because, again, as the channel, I just let it flow through and I feel crazy. Go outside, okay, and like participate in things and like engage with people, because I don't encourage you guys to sit in all day and watch these readings. Like watch them and support me, but like maybe watch some and then go outside. That's what I encourage, okay? So I'm gonna let you choose your piles for those of you that are visually impaired, or if you simply like to choose based on me verbally describing each pile. That time is now. Pile number 1 is the white daisy. Pile number 2 is the orange dahlia. Pile number 3 is a bouquet of like pink, almost like burgundy tulips. And pile 4, I guess, is a bouquet of like purple lavender colored lilacs, okay? I'll give you a moment to make your selection. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile number 1. Let's see who has a secret crush on you, their next move, what's next, whatever the things are, right? For those of you that are new, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy, and I read from a light and a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. So if you're coming from the intro, I was gonna go into detail about that, and then I kept like hearing messages, and I kept like jumping topics because there were so many messages coming in, so many alignment, so many synchronicities, that like those of you for this reading, just in general, regardless of your pile, you're like probably ignoring a lot of messages, because even when I reset, as I was a deck that I'm not supposed to be using, I reset at the bottom. You've got listen. So make sure you're listening. Make sure you're listening. This also, I was channeling this pile specifically was a little quiet. So the person that's secretly admiring you may be very quiet, or maybe you are. Maybe you like to like hide a little bit in the shadows. That may be confirmation for you, or it could truly just be the person that is all up on you, right? All up on you. So let's see. I want to make it clear because I don't know what kind of pile this is gonna be. If you're new, we take whatever secret admirers step in, right? We take whatever hits the table very loud, because I channel and I don't just read cards. But I also want to make it clear that I lead with where you may be interested. So if the other factors are louder than that, then that's when it will dominate the pile. So I just want to make that clear. You'll see, you'll understand more as I pull cards. So let me see what's going on with this Daisy. Who is secretly admiring my Daisy? Who is the secret crush on my pile? Number 1. So I know you may or may not have heard the horn. Something about the right time, like at the right moment, the right exact time, divine timing, something regarding that. Because the toot happened as soon as this happened, like as I got the card, but it just slipped, right? And it didn't slip into my hand, it slipped on top of my hand. So whoever this is either someone that's like right in your face, like you may know or you may not know, you may suspect or whatever, but this may be someone that's like right in your face without you realizing they're like all up in your stuff and watching you, because like they're secretly admiring you and liking you. Or this is someone that when you realize, it's going to be like, oh, this person's probably either been right there the whole time, or it may be a little surprising. And I don't want to use the word aggressive, right? Like I would say in an aggressive sense, but in a very loud, like, oh, wait, right? Because it's like right here. So let me see. Oh, and then some of you, it's more than one person. I'm a little animated. If you're new here, I am a little animated, but like, you know, when it's surprising, it's like, ooh, it's more than one. So some of you, there's like one person in the front and like, you don't even realize there's another person. Look at you. Hot commodity, the Daisy. So we've got, it's not bad, but I'm like, because you got spirituality, which is cherry blossom, Chinese peacock. So you may be coming from that. That's my second day in a row where this came out. But I also have the memory and the forget me not. What this tells me, you've got you're getting a lot of attention. Look at you, my Daisy. You may be hiding. That may be what I've been channeling. Like you may be the type to like hide away from like attention and all of the things, and maybe that's like intriguing people even more because you have like a lot of people. I say a lot of people, but at least 2, right? Spirituality is like people like possibly like thinking you a lot, especially with forget me not. A lot of people hoping you don't forget them and all of the things. Now, I know I don't want to lead with baggage, but memory and forget me not, like at least one person admiring you is someone from your past. So someone that you are not engaging, but someone that you've engaged at some point. Doesn't have to be romantic, just simply someone you once knew, once were close with, or once kind of saw often or something like that, right? Like someone's remembering you, okay? And then you also have the spirituality. So when we talk about like spirit, and I'm going to associate it with the mind and intellect as well, because that's just different sides of spirituality, right? So if there's anyone you know from like spiritual practices, religious practices, right, anyone that you would have connected with on that level, that would be someone that falls into this category for you, okay? But the Chinese peacock, you know, if you came from the other piles, I've been like having all kinds of energy, like really exciting, really sweet energy on the table. So like this is a peacock ore, and that like that, so maybe you're coming from the peacock pile. I went from that being not popular of a pile to it being it's popping up in every pile now, right? That honey calcite rolled across the table. So it's originally over here. It's something I was supposed to mention in the intro. It was over here, and then it just rolled all the way to the right side. So I don't know how that may be relevant for you, but it is a honey calcite. So lots of sweet, loving energy on the table. That said, people are remembering you because of how much you're like blooming, or again, past, present, incoming energy. Remember I said that because some of you are gonna be like, that's not true. I don't leave the house, because I always can see when y'all not leaving the houses, and I tell you to go outside. But y'all are like, no, can't be. Will be soon, okay? At some point. I don't look beyond a year, because we have this energy of people remembering you, and we have this energy of like really like kind of standing out, and spirituality could be associated with an aura, like your aura, okay? Like whoever's admiring you is like, oh, I really like Pile One's aura, right? I really like how vibrant their energy is, right? Like this is a pile of people thinking you look good, but it's not necessarily just the physical look. It's the way you make people feel, right? Like the way your energy hits them. So look at you. Look at you. What is this at the bottom? Love. I mentioned all of the loving energy. So we have this is okay. So if you're familiar with me as a reader, you've been on this journey with me. If you're new, you'll learn as you pick piles. Honestly, if I was like the type to be watching these types of readings, I would watch myself just for the entertainment of, ooh, let me see what synchronicities are going to happen, because it happens. And it used to freak me out, but I'm kind of used to it now, because I have the peacock, right? The peacock orb, which with I have that on the table. But like, how do I keep getting cards, right, from this deck that talk about flowers that are in the same, that's my ice maker, don't mind me. So like, how is it like some of you need to break the ice with this person, some of you this person is going to want to break the ice with you, but like I have a lilac, so maybe you're going to pile 4. If you were going to go to pile 4, just go, because here we are, okay? Maybe this will be one of the people in this group of lots of people, right? But like there's a loving energy around you, like you have a lot of people admiring you. I like that a lot for you. Because normally when it's a lot of people, it's like, leave that person alone. So like, so you're right, like I get it, and I'm like, I hope they leave Pile One alone, but it feels like a loving energy. Now that said, be mindful of people from your past. I always say it not from like a paranoid way, but like if you're having, like if you're blossoming, right, and there's people that are like now thinking of you because you're blossoming, be cognizant of just being close with everybody. Like sometimes I find that it's hard to maintain boundaries when you're in this energy. Like I see that a lot. So just make sure you have healthy boundaries with the people around you, as people are really excited to be in your energy. Because there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't overextend, especially where there's already a history of like needing to leave certain people alone. Okay, so let me see. I'm excited. Let me pull more about this daisy. Let me see. Tell me more about this daisy. Who is secretly admiring my daisy? This is truly crush energy. Like you have so many people with crushes on you. That's so sweet. Like this is actually like when I use that word crush, I use it broadly because I read for all connections, but you have a lot of people with crushes on you. So let me peel through this great energy, and let's find, since we have tarot, let's find the one that you would be most interested in. So tell me about the primary secret admirer for my pile number 1, my daisy. Okay, this is like my 3rd, 4th, 5th confirmation since I've started reading. The reason why all of the conversations we're having, the talking and all of the things, you may be distracted. This person will make it very clear. Okay, like it's not going to be this hidden thing, and it's going to be someone that's very, very serious about you. Now, 10 of Pentacles talks about family, talks about legacy, possibly ancestry, but it also talks about community and all of the things. So it will be someone very familiar to you, right? Whether you know them actually, because we do have that. It may be someone that's familiar to you, someone that's already a part of your community, someone that's already a part of like whatever, like culture and all the things, someone that's already part of your family in some way, right? It could be like connected to your family, like a family friend or something like that. Because I get a familiar energy. So this is not a stranger in any way. If it's a quote unquote stranger, there is some tie. There is something familiar about the person, okay? That I know. What I like, the secret admirer that's either currently in your vicinity or, again, near future, since that's how we operate. For those of you where you're like, I don't go outside, and I'm telling you to go outside, when you listen and go outside, that this is what's waiting for you. Someone that is very serious, someone that connects with you on a level where they see you merging with them and like having a family, because this is a couple like starting a family, right? Going into the home. Very, very serious about you. Love it. Okay. Tell me more about this Daisy. Who is the secret crush on my Daisy? Incoming energy. Okay, Eight of Swords. I like this. This is funny. This is really funny. What I like about this deck is that all of the characters are like moving in various ways. So here, let me just make a little more space. Sorry, give me a second. You can't see the eyes on any of those, right? So you see a couple, you're looking at the back. You have the blindfolds on the swords. I actually got a channel message that's so sweet. Some of you may already be dreaming of this person, whether you know them or not, right? Or you will, like, you'll be having dreams, because this feels like, I don't know why I was given a perspective in a 10 of Pentacles of like you observing from the outside in the back of this couple, like maybe one of those individuals is you, doesn't have to be, but like you can't see any of the faces, so you're like, who is that, right? That's what I got when I got this Eight of Swords. And also, this is someone you may be holding yourself back from or have historically. So there is a possibility, it's not a strong one, that this is someone that maybe you weren't interested in at one point in time, or wasn't interested in you at one point in time. Like historically, because we got to remember, right? Forget me not. Some of you, I'm not gonna lie, you got a lot of people on the table. At least one, possibly two of these people you're truly just not interested in, especially if it's from your past, people that you're not like, interested in, especially if it's someone that you felt was like holding you back, especially if it's someone that you were looking for a long-term commitment with and you didn't get that. I could see that person still lingering on the table, okay? And I don't want to get a shadow pile, but they're slipping in, okay? Now, the really cutesy part is some of you with the Eight of Swords, this is someone you wouldn't see coming. Like maybe this, one of the people is, and I'll say for better for worse, someone that like you may be close with, or someone you have a good relationship with, and you're like, I never thought in a million years this person saw me in that way. Like I mentioned, family, friends, childhood friends, all of the things like that could also fall into this category. And then I'm getting a strong vibe of someone that maybe possibly from around the way, like in your extended, I'll say network, to be formal, since just people right? That you just, they weren't on your radar in that way, okay? So let me see. This is a pile of a lot of options. I'll say that much. You got a lot of options. So if you're not outside, go outside. Especially if you're watching love readings, it means you're interested in love. Go outside. Literally could be dating actively right now, okay? And I say that because the Ten of Pentacles makes me feel like there's a network of people that do or would find you attractive in terms of like dating. You're just holding yourself back with the Eight of Swords. That's why I was leading with go outside. But there is some regret here with the Five of Cups. So like be mindful of whoever missed opportunities and all the things. We have that wallowing energy of like at least one person that's like, oh, I missed my shot with pile one. It's so sad and all the things, okay? And some of you, it's a person that feels like they missed their chance in terms of just missing you, right? But there's also someone that's like literally like there's a legit reason how they missed their shot. So just be mindful of the people you engage or engage again. Okay, so let me get my last card to take the bottom, and we'll get some more energy from these oracle decks. So one more please for my pile number one, my daisy. The daisy is a little bit juicy because, you know, I expected it to be like a really sweet pile. I mean, I did channel that really quiet energy at the beginning, but like you're like quiet, but like you don't have to be. It's by choice. Look at you. Yeah, 6 of Wands. So I don't know what you're doing. I don't know like what's going on in your life. But the 6 of Wands talks about success. It talks about victory. Like there's a lot of people that like feel like they would be feeling very victorious if they got a chance with you. There's one person that doesn't think you'd be interested in them, at least, and they're like, but if I get pile one to give me a chance, I'm gonna feel really victorious. I'm gonna be very serious about them. So whoever that is, I would encourage that. There's also someone, I get a strong personality stepping in that has that deep regret. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened, but it is like this. I don't know who this is for you, but or maybe it's more than one person, but there's a strong energy of someone that is living in regret right now with the pile one. That's like, pile one's doing so good. I was holding pile one back. I can't believe how good pile one is doing, how good they look now that they're no longer with me. That's kind of what I got. Like, I don't know who that is, but that's a person that's in the background. Okay. Yep. To the confirmation. I almost forgot to mind my own business, and I was gonna like give you advice on that, but I'm gonna leave it alone because I don't need this longer, and you did not ask me for my advice. We got the 5 of Swords. Yeah, that's somebody that like fumbled, right? Self-sabotaging energy. So I mean, I would leave that alone. Obviously, the reason why I say that is because some of you, the energy here of that person is loud because one, you came here looking for energy on that person. Stop. And also there's also some of you where you did it, but like you're open to it, and I don't know about that. I mean, go to other readings. But if this person truly felt like they were holding you back, and they actually were, I never encourage you to like let anybody hold you back, especially if you got this peacock energy on the table and 6 of Wands. Like, don't be like holding yourself back, right? I don't like that. Right? Don't self-sabotage engaging people like that. But I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. What I do have here, there is someone here that is worried that they're gonna self-sabotage with you. What we got? There we go. Somebody's worried. Yeah, they're not seeing clearly, or you're not seeing clearly. Something about not seeing things clearly. They're worried they're gonna self-sabotage with you, or that they have, either because like I'm hearing the words paralyzed with fear. Like some of you are a little bit intimidating. Makes sense with the peacock energy. And like there's at least one person that's really nervous about like letting you know that they're interested in you on a romantic level. Or even like just furthering it because they're worried. Like it's kind of like, I don't want to make the wrong move. One wrong move is over kind of a vibe. That's what I'm getting from this person. Okay, so there's a little bit of a nervous energy, okay? Worried about that. So let me pull from this deck. I mentioned in the intro, if you watched it, you don't have to, don't feel pressured, but this was not supposed to be in a reading today, but it kind of like really made me see it in a way. If you came from the intro, you would know. So I'm curious to see what card is going to come out for this pile. So let me see. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my Daisy. I really like the Daisy energy. Like it feels really friendly, really sweet, and like naturally. Like, you know how there's people that are like really friendly and they just know everybody, but it's like that's just how they operate. Like the Daisy feels very friendly in like a really genuine, like authentic way. People just kind of really like you for real because like something about your energy. I don't know. That's sweet. Look at you. So let me get this card. Tell me about this person. Okay, I'll take both of those. What's at the bottom? Hey, we talked about it. Dream. So go to the dream reading. I have a dream reading that I did. I'm working on a thumbnail now. So like maybe in the next couple of weeks, you may see another one, but go to the dream reading. I'm going to try to remember to make a playlist because I have one that I did like last month, but I also have a really in-depth one, a really deep one that I did like 2, maybe even 3 years ago. It's a high quality one. It's really long, so I think that'll be useful. I'll try to put that in a playlist. Otherwise, you can just search dream on my channel and both of those readings should pop up, right? But this is someone that may be dreaming of you, but I get a vibe. People that you're dreaming about, definitely in this pile. So like anybody that you've dreamed of and however long, yep. It's like whether we're talking about people from your past, like exes, whether we're talking about people that, oh, what is that? Oh, ooh, I don't like that. I don't want. Okay, we're gonna look at that in a second. This is why it wanted to be in the reading. Look at you. Okay, you may be seeing 21. I said it at 21 minutes, 21 seconds. Pay attention to your dreams. The people you're dreaming about and the nature of the dreams are telling you something. Okay, like it's a thing. So like if you're having negative dreams, right? Like shadow dreams, dreams of like people that you know you don't have good energy with, like it's a thing. If you have really good dreams of people, it's a thing, right? Like, and I don't want to make it that black and white because some of you like me, for example, if I have dreams, like I have dreams when I need when people that I'm connected to like are, I don't want to say in trouble because that seems so chaotic, right? But like if someone's like really in a dark place, I can see it, right? Like it'll, like if I'll see it in a dream and I'll know like, okay, this person's needing me to like you know, pop up on them, let me call them, you know. So that's what happens to me. So something about you and your dreams, you need to be paying attention to them. They are definitely communicating with you about people, especially, I'll see what those two are in a minute, but these slipped. You're not listening to something, you're not releasing something. Okay, so I don't know if it's like baggage, I don't know if it's some of these people, but you may be my really intuitive, empathetic pile. Don't be hanging on to other people's baggage because again, there's definitely at least one person, doesn't even have to be romantic, that feels like they were holding you back in life in some way, that's regretful over that, that feels bad about how well you're doing, whether they're malicious and hate that you're doing good without them, or whether they're just truly like, they're like, man, that's crazy, I feel horrible because I was holding this person back in life. You know what I mean? I don't know who that is for you, but you're not listening and you're not releasing, okay? And this could be the person as well. So clear your energy. Make sure you're clearing energy, whatever that means to you in your religious, spiritual practices, okay? Because that is a huge thing, okay? Especially when we talk about secret admirers, that's people that are like actively thinking of you, actively watching you, actively observing you, or trying to tap into your energy depending on your spiritual nature, right? So dreams, not listening, not releasing. Your dreams are telling you what you're not listening to, what you're not releasing. Go to the dream readings. You need dream readings, okay? All right, so who is this? And that also may help you, right? Like, because again, your dreams are literally telling you everyone that's like in your energy. Look at you. I love that because you don't really need me. But if you want to be around, hang out. Happy to be of assistance. We've got new moon, new beginnings, real time, okay? I was going to say within the last month, possibly could be a little longer, definitely within this year. But I'm filming this during the new moon in Taurus, okay, in 2024. I like to say the year just in case people find me in suggestions and don't know what's going on. Real time for me, it is a new moon. Okay, so something regarding a new moon would be very, very relevant for you. It doesn't have to be my new moon because these are truly timeless messages. Okay, I've had people watch a pile, come back, watch that same pile, and it resonated 2, 3, 4 times in different situations. Okay, okay, so listen, this is starting to freak me out a little bit as the reader. There is somebody watching you you truly do not see, you truly do not know. You may be dreaming of them, but you may not even be knowing. Like there's something you're not catching on to with the not listening, not releasing. And I don't know if it's good or bad. It could be both, right? You may have one that's like, oh, really good, you'd be excited, but another one where you like be like, ooh, leave me alone, I don't like that. Definitely cleanse your energy, take spiritual bath, whatever, because remember the beginning, we got a card that slipped out, right? I'm reading this one and then 2 slipped out. And then I'm thinking I'm grabbing the 1 beginnings and then look what's here. Another card just like hiding, ducked off in the back. I don't like that. Ooh, I don't like that because it's so sneaky, right? It could be creepy. It's like stalker energy. And I'm not like, if it's somebody you like, I guess it's not bad. But if it's somebody from your past that you don't want anything to do with, you would want to be left alone. So just be mindful of your energy, be mindful of your surroundings and all the things like that as well. Because we've got ignite in reverse. So there's something you're not listening to. There's something you're not releasing. There's something your spirit guides are telling you not to start, okay? Something they're telling you to leave alone, okay? Maybe seeing repeating ones because you got 1 and 11. So 1, 1, 1, right? But there's a new beginning that you may actually be avoiding, actually, because they came together, right? Like you are holding, this is a pile of holding yourself back. I did say go outside. You could be dating if that's what you're interested in. This is a pile of holding yourself back. I got it. So everything I said thus far does still apply, but your dreams are telling you to go outside. You're holding yourself back. So whatever you want romantically may already be available to you or will be in the near future. You're just holding yourself back, okay? So let me see what this one is. Maturing energy of, look at you. You're caught. You are so caught, pile 1. Look at you. You're so caught. A maturing energy of hibernation. You know what a hibernation is? You know what that means. You know what that means. When it matures, means it's time to like you're almost done hibernating or you're done hibernating. You've been doing that too much. Go outside. Go outside. Be the daisy. Okay? Be the daisy. Step into that beautiful peacock energy. That's why you have the peacock energy on the table. It's saying to go outside. All right. I feel good. I feel good. Let the past go. Okay? Let the past go. Let me see. Tell me more about my pile number 1. My daisy. Some of you may be named Daisy. That may be why you're here. I love that. That's sweet. The daisy needs to know that it's a very, very likable person. You need to know that, okay? That's the thing. Pay attention to your dreams. Leave people alone from your past. Don't let people just pop up from your past because they want to. And then also, you got people like, watching you and all of the things. Leave that alone. It's fine. You have like secret admirers, and a good thing though. That's a good thing. Or you could, right? Like I'm saying, you step outside, you won't be watching these very long, okay? This I know. So tell me more about this peacock. Look, ooh, peacock. Go to the peacock pile. That's not, I don't think that's an energy you are in right now. Yeah, I'm talking too much. When you're called to the peacock pile, go to it, okay? All right, tell me who is secretly admiring my daisy. What does my daisy need to know about who's secretly admiring them? Pay attention to your surroundings. Know what's going on. I'm going to grab that card that fell. Give me a second. So it's 2 people for sure. I'm going to take, I guess, all 4 of these. I don't really want to. I don't want to drag this out, but this is an important pile. You've got adjustments are required. 3rd quarter moon. Oh, look, it's the new moon I'm in. Real time, okay? Real time. New moon in Taurus. This is real time for me. So that means that this reading, whenever you find it, is real time for you. Okay? From the last moon, new moon to now, okay? Because you've got adjustments are required, prosperity lies ahead. That's a direct message to you. This is you, but this is also someone that is observing you. So one of these people is making adjustments to pursue you. It could be financial based, right? It could be financial based. Especially if it was someone that you may have at some point lived with the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is an energy of someone that's trying to get themselves together for another go with you. Leave that alone, okay? Like, leave that alone. Because adjustments are required, prosperity. I say leave it alone, but, like, do what you want to do. Listen to your dreams, because you're not. Listen to your intuition, because you're not. Because you're supposed to be releasing. There's something you're not starting that you should be, right? And you're supposed to be going outside. Very direct message up here at the top, okay? But when we talk about you, your life, your career, and all the things, adjustments will be required, but very, very prosperous time. Taurus rules the 2nd house in astrology of like your self-worth, right? Things you value in tangible sense, like, because this is your money, your assets. And we're talking about adjustments regarding your money, your assets. So it could be someone where you needed to do that, where you needed to adjust your money, your assets, the way you value yourself, the way you keep yourself up, right? This is someone where you needed to make adjustments, possibly to your detriment. Don't do that. I never encourage that. Like, if you know me, that's not a thing. And I don't mean like compromise. I mean compromise. I mean detriment, right? Because the Eight of Swords is holding yourself back. And I don't like it combined with the Five of Swords because it's sabotage and self-sabotage, right? Like Five of Swords is someone that cuts off their nose to spite their face. It's someone that goes to war with people that they probably don't even need to go to war with. So this could be someone that had you in like drama, right? It could be someone that like had you at war with your family. I could see that. Because Ten of Pentacles is your family. And Five of Swords is like, you know, alienating yourself, right? Because sometimes you do have to alienate yourself for the greater good, but it doesn't look like it was necessarily beneficial. If we're talking about history, leave that alone. Leave that alone. But you have something good coming in. You're being told to adjust your perspective on love and life. I heard there's someone that is observing you. There's two. There's the one where leave it alone, and then there's another one where it's like, oh, it's going to be different, right? You're going to have to adjust your approach. Remember earlier I was mentioning someone where you may have not really seen in that way or noticed in that way, right? Or not because you weren't attracted, that's not someone that was on your radar properly, was stuck up under whoever this is. I don't know. But there's someone here, okay? What's this? Conclusions are within reach, balance, spirituality, practicality. So something could have happened around the eclipse. I'm not taking it, I'm gonna put them back just because I don't want the table to be overloaded. But you're out of balance because I picked it up in reverse, like in spirit and practicality. There's a conclusion that you're avoiding, okay? It's at the bottom, okay? I'll take this. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. Twins, there's two. They may be similar in a lot of ways and very different in a lot of ways, okay? Because it's two people for sure. This Gemini energy coming through made it very, very clear to me, okay? Very, very clear to me. The answers you need are coming. The one that you should engage is probably going to come out, maybe a little bit surprising. The one that you need to leave alone is also planning to come out. Leave that other one alone, okay? I'm not gonna keep lecturing you on it, but like leave that other one alone. Leave that other one alone. Okay, so let me, yeah, because I'll be able to layer here. Let me go from this other deck. What's this and why is it? There's something you're not seeing clearly, and Pisces does rule dreams. You got that 12th house. Yeah, pay attention to your dreams and just pay attention to how people act versus what they say and what you want them, like what you hope to see, right? Like pay attention to how people actually move in the 3D. Because sometimes I know, you know, and I love my reading style for that. You know, I've developed it and I've been very conscious of that. Like it's funny because people see me out in real life and then they like come to the channel like, that's crazy. She's like a legit psychic, but like you really wouldn't know. No, because like I live in the real world. I live in a grounded 3D experience. So while you may pick up on that energetically, just if you're in tune enough, I don't go around like flaunting it. Like I might have crystals on or whatever, but like that's not how I look. So and I mean, at least not to me or most people I encounter. So the reason why I leave with that is a lot of people that watch that get too deep in spiritual, you remember that balance, spirituality and practicality, you lose your grounded energy. Like you're too connected to source and like you start connecting with spirit too much, right? That's when you start having spiritual psychosis, start believing things that don't make sense, right? You start like start avoiding food and water, you start doing all kinds of crazy things. Don't do that, because what's happening is sometimes you project an illusion of a person. So it's like you start looking at somebody's potential. This is a pile of looking at someone's potential, right? You see someone's potential versus who they actually are, right? And you start clinging to who they could be versus who they actually are, right? I'm not saying where someone's going, where they have a concrete plan, right? In a 3D, like you're like, okay, this person's working on it for real. Like I can see progression, I see steps, I see growth over time. I'm not talking about that because we're all works in progress, we're all developing. But like, don't get lost in what could be, should be, what you want it to be, because that's what I got here. Stop that, okay? Because that's what I've got, okay? So let me get this card. Who is secretly... Tell me about that lighter. I want to know about the shadow too, because I want to know what this person's going to do so that you can be aware. Because it's like someone is really just... Like every time I get this... Like some of you, I'm not even going to lie. The way that these cards keep falling, because I pay attention to all of the details here. Especially if you engage someone of quality. You know, not saying this other person is not of quality. Not for you, right? You're going to start engaging someone new, or maybe, you know, you are, whatever. And as you're doing good, as you're happy, I can see this other one just right here, just all up in the way, like trying to get back in, or I don't really know, but I don't like it. I don't like it for you. Just like I said, be mindful of the people you allow in your energy, okay? So let me tell me more about who's secretly admiring my power one, because this is going to be a really long. I could probably wrap it up. We got who it is, right? Air sign energy is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Ooh, some of you watch that because was lurking in the shadows, because look, my nail was like in the way. I was like, oh, I lost, where's the other symbol? Because it's under my finger. It may be a Gemini energy. I do have this Gemini card here, right? It's a full moon, so technically Sagittarius energy, but right, the answers you need are coming, and like the sign Gemini was hiding under my finger, okay? So just watch it. And hiding energy doesn't even have to be bad, by the way. Like it could truly be this main person all up in your energy that I'm telling you to leave alone, and you don't see the person behind them. That could be a quality. It could resonate in a variety of ways. I just know there's one that's right in front and one that's like fading in the background, for better, for worse, okay? But we have open-mindedness, objectivity, and learning, okay? I'll put that. That fits. Makes sense. Air sign energy is all about like thinking and intellect and communication. That's the vibe that I have here, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, I have house 1, which is individuality, self-image, and approach to life. So someone that's very confident and self-assured in who they are. Like they have a strong identity, the one that you should be engaging, okay? Like the one you should be engaging has a strong sense of self. Let me see what else I'm getting from that. Yeah, let me keep pulling these cards, because I'm gonna pull from the loved ones and maybe we'll get more, and I will truly get you some advice. This isn't going to be very much. I'm not going to be reading this pile much longer because I'm reaching the end. So let me just see. So the one clear thing, there's at least 2 distinct energies on the table for the daisy. A lot of people, because there's a lot of people that like want to be close to the daisy. I don't know why I feel like this is familiar energy, and I'm not even gonna lie. Like I feel like the people picking this pile, there's a certain pile that you pick, because this feels familiar. I feel like I keep reading the same energy, and I don't want to like lie, but it possibly is pile 1. Like it probably always comes out in this type of reading for pile 1. So let me see. Yeah, you got the energy. Okay, so next moves are definitely like communication, right? We got answers you need are coming here. We got air sign energy. Someone's adjusting in some way, but we got flirting and express your love. Okay, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So some of you, if you know who this is, you may be being encouraged to like flirt and express an interest. Others of you, this person's gonna flirt, express their interest. At the bottom, I've got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So ignore the old energy. I hate to say it like that. When we talk about romance and we talk about negative stuff, right? Like let's not hope for people to change here, because don't Yeah, like let's not, I'm not saying don't engage anyone from your past, but like romantically leave that alone. Okay, like if you know people from your past, right, like if somebody you used to be friends with or somebody you knew kind of, like that's fine. But where we have a clear history where it was not good, leave it alone. Because we got forgiving and learning, right? Someone that's going to come, flirt, try to express their love, talk about how they've been adjusting and they're doing good or about to be doing good. I can see that for some of you, okay? Others of you, or you too, stop, like, listen, release, right? Right? Release is on my table 2 times. Make sure you're listening, okay? Release is on my table 2 times. So release and heal, let that go. And then experience more love in the present moments right now and where you're going, okay? Like go outside. That's fine because we're closing it up. We're about to close it out. Okay. And what I'm getting here is there's opportunities, lots of them, at least one specific one that's really good, like one that's literally in your face right now. You just not in your face behind this person. You like this person's all up in your face, whether we're talking about like physically or energetically, because they're constantly on your mind and all the things like that. If you're constantly thinking of this person, you're in this person's energy. Let that go and you'll see, honestly, there's at least one very clear opportunity right now for you, okay? At the point of you getting this reading. So let me, and you may be able to figure out who that is based on the energy I've given you, okay? So let me get my card from this. Tell me, secret admirer, take all 3 of those. The bottom is family and friends. 10 of Pentacles energy. The support of family and friends may help strengthen this connection. Somebody that's going to do good with your family and friends. Someone that you may know through this, okay? When we talk about family, friends, community, right? And you know what I mean by community. We've talked about it a lot on the channel and just in this reading, right? Anything community-based, anything culture-based. Anywhere you go with friends, family, community, okay? Let me see more. There's sweet song, possibly somewhere where you see music, somewhere where you go and listen to music. We have soulmates often use music and songs as a telepathic aid in order to share spiritual messages and emotions with each other. On that shadow sense, let that go because you're like keeping an energetic cord with this person that really doesn't have to exist, because that's where you're not listening. Like if you clear that energy and you clear that, like you cut that cord with that person, right? Because you have a telepathic connection with this person because that's what you want. Like, I don't want to say like you consciously want it, but there may be an unconscious bond that doesn't need to be there. Like, just cut the cord, leave this person alone, clear the energy. But this new person, you may be dreaming of them. You may be like, have songs that remind you of them. Like, you may feel like you have a telepathic connection, right? This could be someone right now that like is resonating for, or it truly could be someone that's incoming, that may be around and you don't realize yet. But when you realize, all of these signs I've given you are confirmation, because we do have divine union. Look at you. Okay, congratulations. It's time to celebrate. Both you and your partner have healed and learned. Wait, that's not the right one. Look at me. I'm trying to like film, look, and do all kinds of other things. Ooh, they got you. Okay, but healed and learn the important lessons to allow this union to manifest. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, okay? Let your past go, okay? Let your past go, okay? Healed, learning. I say that because we got sweet song, divine union, that's a beautiful connection. And then when I grab this, release your ex and past life relationship. Let your past go, right? Because more past energy with the memory. Let the past go. Release the ex or the baggage from the ex. If this is not even an ex you want. Some of you are like, I don't want the ex. Well, all of the trauma associated with that person is still there. Let it go. Let it go. And I don't know, this new person that's coming in may be someone that really is like a spiritual connection, because you do have divine union. You got dreams, spirituality, past life relationship. Like this may be like a deep connection, right? Like you'll know when it comes in if it's not already around. But and then we also have children, right? Let me see. All right, children are a significant factor in your love life. This may signify the desire of them or someone's inner child needing attention. So this could be someone you know from your childhood. Children could just symbolize past life connection, right? Or just someone you knew, like, you know what I mean? Like I mentioned, know from your childhood, someone that may have children. This may be someone you eventually have children with if you don't already, okay? But yeah, I mean, I do see a divine union with children. I don't know what that's all about, like family, friends. Like this next one, right? Whoever this is can like see a true connection. I mean, the first tarot card you got was the 10 of Pentacles, right? You don't see it clearly because it keeps fogging up. So it's like you're not seeing it clearly. So let me get your advice. Oh, no, no, no. Look at me. I'm like trying to wrap it up quickly. Some of you are moving too quickly. That's how you don't know who this is. Some of you are moving too quickly. Or you're overlooking this person. I don't know. But like something's going on with this pile. Because the one deck that I skipped is the one that I should be trying to pull from since we have divine union. This is my twin flame soulmate deck. So some of you are avoiding opportunities for true divine connection. And I say that like I hate using that twin flame label, but like it doesn't have to be like twin flame. You have a variety of soulmates. You have a variety of people that you could connect with on a very, very deep level, and it'd be great for your life. But you have at least one opportunity to connect on that level with someone around you or coming in the near future. And like right now you can't see because it's foggy and illusions, like Dreams talks about illusions with whatever past you have, whether it is an actual person, like an actual ex now, or just baggage historically. You gotta let that go. Look what's at the bottom. Secret admirer. Yeah, I mean, I talked about, you got a lot of karmic ties. Clear that energy, clear those karmic ties. Because that's that 8 of Swords energy. Yeah, see how blurry it is? It's that 8 of Swords energy that's like binding you. Go to skeleton key readings as well since you have that lock. But secret admirer, maybe you're gonna go to the tulip, right? I mean, maybe this might be my group that picks all the piles. Because how you got lilac, you got tulip. I have other tulips. But you got a lot of heartbreak and energy here. So just get your life together and leave this person alone, okay? Or clear that energy from the past. Because the reason why I'm being a little aggressive in the way I said it just now is because I see great energy available to you romantically, and you're watching this type of reading, so this is clearly what you want, but you have to let that go, okay? You have to let it go so that sparks can fly, okay? So let me get this one card from this deck, and I'll get you some more advice, and we'll close it out. Because you got one person for sure that you could end up having kids, yeah, and marrying. I'll take that whole stack, as well as this one. You have one person that you could literally end up married with kids with, if that's something you want, even if you already have children. And then you have other opportunities of like quality people that are like, man, I really want to get to know that Daisy, where you could, okay? And everything I was talking about came out with the yes, right? So you've got, and so especially if you have someone that on your mind that you're thinking that this could be, and you know that it would be healthy for you, the answer is yes. I'll leave this here. You have loyalty here. Okay. Kisses. Love it. Hidden feelings. Yes. Okay, so whoever you think has hidden feelings for you, for better for worse, the answer is yes. Because you know, because your dreams and everything are telling you you're that group. I love it. Stay. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Because you're that group. We're in tune, and like, this type of reading is right up your alley. But hidden feelings and yes, you got both yeses, because the twin flame soulmate oracle deck is 2 oracle decks. I merged them because I like a thicker deck, and they're not different enough to like need to be separate. But you got 2 yeses. Look at you, and then yeah, you got complicated. So leave that complicated energy alone. It doesn't have to be, right? You got loyalty, yes. Hidden feelings, yes. Some of you and or this person, in the good sense, making this really complicated in a way it doesn't need to be, right? Like, don't make it complicated. There's an opportunity for loyalty, yes. Person has hidden feelings for you, yes. It's kind of like a little song, like loyalty, yes. Hidden feelings, yes. That's cute. And look, the one. All right, well, look at you. I'm just gonna put that up there, and we'll get you some advice. Let's get you some advice and close this out. Tell me what this Daisy needs to know about their secret admirers? What advice does my Daisy need? What advice does my Daisy need? The bottom, you've got knowledge. You need knowledge. Well, I'm giving you all kinds of knowledge, and I'm also sending you places where you could get more knowledge. Like I got peacock on the table. I've got roses, which these readings originally started as roses, and all of this red. So like maybe you're the red roses. You might be the lilac. What else did I see on the table? It's a lot of. Go back and see where I told you to go. I told you a lot. So you got a lot of knowledge, but your advice is to use that knowledge, whether via me or what you know about this person, these people, to make good sound decisions, to use your discernment, right? Like what do you know about these people, right? And when we talk about people from your past, you know a lot. So what do you know? Use that knowledge to your benefit, right? Like what do you know about these people? Are they liars? You know what I mean? Like, you know, like sometimes we get so wrapped up in trying to like find the answers and making things too complicated that we sometimes just use common sense. Like, right? Like, how is this person? Do they get over? Do they lie? Right? Does it benefit you to engage them? Right? And success. Yeah, concentrate on this is a pile. I do see this pile being very successful because that's part of the wallow, okay? Is you doing good, looking good while doing it, okay? So focus on your success, focus on your knowledge. If you're studying for anything, if you're learning anything, keep growing and in that way, right? But use your knowledge to your advantage because you have a lot of knowledge in whatever areas we're talking about that will lead you to much, much success, okay? So my Daisy pile, my sweet, sweet Daisy, that is all I have for you today. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 2, my orange, might even be peach if you like that shade. Colored Dahlia, this is your reading. Let's see who has a secret crush on you, their next move, what's next, all of the things. Now, those of you that are new, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. And I read from a polarity, which means there's a light and a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. Now, this is going to be a great pile. I don't know what's going to come through because if you are new, I don't just read cards. I channel energy heavily because we can, right? So great energy because I got a wave of like positive vibes as soon as I like cleared and prepared for this pile. One thing I want to note, in the intro, I think I was talking about this pile. Don't remember what we talked about. But I remember this honey calcite rolled from this side of the table to that side of the table. So I've been trying to make sure I remember so that I can mention it in each of the piles, right? So that is a honey calcite. Maybe you need one of those. Maybe it's relevant in some way for you. But the energy here is great because these 2 decks I'm going to lead with. At the bottom you have here Magnificence, okay? Bird of Paradise, Common, Mother of Pearl. Look at that. I'm actually just now realizing that bright orange. So like, yeah, some of you, your favorite color is orange, or the color orange is just symbolic in some way. If not, if it truly just stood out to you, maybe you need to focus on your sacral chakra, right? Like that's your creative energy, your creative force. Even if you're like, that's not resonating, because it's gonna be one or the other, right? Like if you're drawn to this and it's not your favorite color, because right, then either you're needing emphasis on your sacral chakra, or you're like beginning to see rewards from any work that you've done on your sacral chakra, or just creations in general, because that's where you create. That's your creative center, okay? So I love that. But we do have Magnificence. That's a great energy to lead with. And I say that because let's just hold them up together, because we do have, I'm just now realizing that they're both orange, right? You got orange, okay? But you got Magnificence and the Sun, okay? It's a person that has a secret crush on you. Like they see you as everything and then some. So I don't know who that's gonna be. We do lead with we lead with who you would be most interested in, but any attachments or even shadow traits, we let you know, because why would we not tell you that, right? But magnificence with that beautiful bright orange, and look at that bright orange sun with sunflowers. This person, whoever it is, they like you a lot. So let's keep possibly, when I split the deck, possibly trying to be brave. Purple hair streaks, though, like maybe oak leaves may be relevant, like something about oak, but also purple hair streak. Maybe this person has one. It's a specific message for some of you. That could be you or this person, okay? So let me see who has a secret crush on my pile. Number 2, my orange Dahlia. The energy feels like really, really open. Like I feel like my heart space is like really, really open. So this is definitely going to be someone that you are interested in. At least I hope, because if I'm tapping into the secret admirer, then like their heart is like open for you. Like this person is like really like I'm hitting the thing. Like this person's like really invested. Okay, whether they know you or not. Like I don't want to make it sound weird, but this is someone that's very, very open to you. They really admire you a lot. Okay, so tell me who this is for my pile number 2, my orange Dahlia, because that was such a prominent energy. It's got to be one person, right? Too distinct to not be. So who has a secret crush on my orange Dahlia? It's one person in the midst of a lot of mess, right? Like, look at all of this stuff. I'm not going to look at any of that. It's too much. You may have a lot of options. Makes sense if you're magnificent like the sun. Love that for you. Truth. Okay. Bittersweet nightshade, morning cloak. So those could be relevant things. This could be someone with a bit of a down and out energy. Okay. Whether in general or if that's just them at this point. But we do have truth. So I was getting the vibe with magnificence and the sun, like you may very clearly know who this is, right? Like if you got an intuitive wave, yes, possibly, but the word truth is standing out. So maybe you're very honest with this person. You're very open with this person. You tell a lot of truths to this person, okay? Or it could simply be that this is a person that's very truthful to you, very honest with you just in general, okay? Like this is not someone that would, this is actually the one pile where some of you here, not all, I won't even say most, some of you here, this is not a secret admirer. Like this is someone that's very loud about it. They may not be very loud, and when I say loud, I mean like open with you. They may not be as open about the depth of their feelings, but the truth is that they're interested, okay? Let me see what this is. Luck. Okay, Bells of Ireland, bicolor Commodore. Okay. All right, so we've got truth and luck. So those could be themes. Truth is this person feels very lucky to have encountered you. They feel excited to be around you, where that's a thing. Something about you, like one of the things they admire is like they feel lucky to have encountered someone that's very honest like you. Like something about you, you're very truthful, very honest, okay? I don't know, something about truth and luck. So let me keep pulling these cards and see. Tell me who is secretly admiring my orange Dahlia. I see the Ace of Swords, and that's a card of clarity. It's something like, that's a card of truth. Okay, so something about truth, something about honesty, something about clarity. So if you're confused about who this is at the end of the reading, then I don't know what to tell you, because the cards literally say, like, I don't want to say that's blatantly obvious, but it's definitely not that hidden. I just saw 717. You may be seeing that. Okay, we've got the Son of Cups. Love that energy. So this is a Knight of Cups. So this is someone this is kind of crush energy, right? So the Knight of Cups is kind of very active when it comes to pursuing love, pursuing things that are creative, very like a traditional like if I wanted to make this a person, this would be someone that's like really artsy, really flowy, and all the things. I'm not saying that this is the person. I'm just saying this is how this person kind of feels when, like, I guess you're around all of the things. Like you have this energy, right? Because the Son of Cups is offering that cup to like the water and all things. It's like, please like me back. That's the energy. It's so sweet. But it is someone in pursuit of love. It is someone that is very romantic, someone that, and I'm not saying that this is the person's nature. It could be, but this person's definitely looking to be this way with you. Okay. So let me, like, very active when you talk about love. Yeah. Six of Wands talks about like a victory. Like this person would be very, very, they would feel very successful if they got your affection. Okay. Like this person would feel very lucky to get your affection. Okay. So let me see if we can get more details about this person. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my orange Dahlia. Who is this person? The secret crush on my orange Dahlia. I feel like this may be a pile of not really catching on, because I feel like I keep hitting the stack and I don't like quite take it. Yeah, we got the Goddess of Pentacles here. Love it. Okay, so I heard the word, some of you, this is a person that is like, I don't know what else Pile 2 would need. Pile 2 seems to have everything that they need. What could I add to Pile 2's life? Okay. Because like not to make it gender specific, but we've got a Son of Cups that's like, all I have is all of this love. Like not saying all, but like I have all of this love that I want to offer to this Goddess of Pentacles. And like, hopefully this goddess accepts the cup. That's the energy I'm getting here. Like this, some of you, this person feels like I would have to get really lucky for, the Queen of Pentacles to even look my way. Like it's very youthful, very sweet energy. Like someone's like, I got all this love for this Goddess of Pentacles. Hopefully they take the cup. That's so sweet. So let me see what's going on here. Give me more about this orange Dahlia. Did it? No, it did not. So I just want one more for this deck, and we'll take the bottom before we dive into all of those, like those astrology decks and love decks, and we'll knock it out. We'll knock it out. Give me one more for the orange Dahlia. Who is this? This is actually a distinct energy. Okay, I'm not used to that in these readings. Usually there are a lot of different personalities. This is distinct energy. Okay, 8 of Cups. So 8 of Cups talks about distance. It talks about travel. So this could be relevant themes regarding this person. It could be someone that you're at a distance from, or someone that you haven't seen in a while, or someone worried they're not going to see you for a while. Just because, like, right, we've got a Knight of Cups chasing down this Goddess of Pentacles that's kind of like moving on. And honestly, it's like a scene if you really think about it. Because, yeah, you can see that the Knight of Cups is kind of like sitting next to the river. Rivers could be relevant because I know that is a lake or even a pond, right? Sitting next to the lake, sitting next to the pond, thinking about it, offering that cup. And then you've got that Queen of Pentacles kind of sitting in the garden. And then the Queen of Pentacles kind of walks away. And I say that because same red dress. Red could be a relevant color. You know what? Look at me. I'm always like noticing random symbolism as I'm like doing this. But like tranquility, you may have a tranquil vibe. This person may have a tranquil vibe. But right, like look at that, because it's not like a bright red, but look at this red. So something about red. Red is a very, very relevant color. Something about red, something about luck, pentacles, all of the things, because right, like it's not the same character obviously, but that same red dress, all of these people don't have red on, specifically red dresses. So it's like the Goddess of Pentacles is like kind of moving on, going ahead on a journey, possibly leaving that Knight of Cups behind. At least that's how this person sees it. Okay, so what's at the bottom? Yeah, what's going on? We've got so we've got the Tower and the Fool, right? I'll let the Fool peek out because the Fool is a new beginning. The Tower is burning something down, right? So something burning down. Let me see. that honey calcite is really a thing, okay? All right. So what's this all about? Something about a new beginning, something about things falling apart, okay? So this could be a pile of things of a history, right? Someone historically where like things are falling apart and like pile two's moving on. That could very much so be the thing, especially when we talk about the bittersweet, okay? We talk about the bittersweet. So it could be like, oh, pile two is gone, could be a thing. But we also have the vibe of someone offering a cup to the goddess of pentacles, and it potentially being a journey that begins, especially after things fall apart. So this could be someone that has a history or is possibly in the midst of a little bit of chaos, right? Like things are a little bit difficult, right? I say a little bit. Tower is chaos, like pure chaos, start from scratch, right? Especially with the Fool. But the good thing about the Fool peeking out is that the Tower burns all the way down, and the Fool gives us that optimism of, well, it's time for a new journey. Where are we headed? Where are we journeying off to in that Eight of Cups? And this could be the person that is secretly admiring you, them in their life. I don't know, it could be how they see you. I'm not sure, but it does feel like this is a person that is hoping that you're willing to go on the journey with them, or would be. And I could be speaking physically, or if we're talking about a connection, right? Like if you have a partner that's in chaos, whether you know it or not, and they're like, I sure hope pile two doesn't run off while I'm struggling, right? Like that could be the thing. But for my crushes, this is a person that's like completely new start, completely new me. I'm hoping that the orange dahlia is going to be a part of this new start, new journey, new version of myself. That's where we are, okay? Look at you. I mean, it's chaos, but it's like, I mean, I'm not like afraid of chaos. Like I'm a reader. Like I truly cannot be afraid of like regenerative energy, right? Like Phoenix energy, because that's what it seems like. It feels like this person is like, I don't know. But at the bottom here, you do have preparation. So let me see. Tell me more about who has a secret crush on my pile number 2. Who is this admiring my orange dahlia? I like that it's only one person and I don't have to like fight. Okay, this is the thing. Go back to the intro. If you're new, get used to the way that cards happen here. Just get used to it, because I get excited every time, because it's like, you know, when you're good at something, you're talented at something, you're excited about it, right? In the intro, I'm talking too much. Somebody doesn't want me like doing a thing and all the things. It's fine. This deck fell. It was not supposed to be in this reading, and I said an intro. Whatever comes out for each of the piles, like pay attention, because you know this deck really was very adamant about being on the table. Okay, this is the card, and this incoming for pile. This is the card that came out, and I remember talking about all of the pumpkins and the orange, right? I was talking about the orange for your pile, and how this pile is probably going to be like the star of the show, the reason why I needed to do this reading, right? Like, because there's always a pile that's like a main pile, but like this pile is like the main pile. I don't know why, but it is, because go back to the intro and you'll see all the details. But this literally, this deck threw this card out to me and made me read it as a channeled message to get on the table, so that, and then there was other symbolism, so go back, so it could get on the table, so that I could be like, well, might as well just reuse it for all of the piles, because this card needed to come out on its own in this pile. There's no reason for this card to be out in this pile, because it's pile 2. Didn't come out in pile 1. So clearly the deck was cleansed properly and shuffled, but it waited to come out again in pile number 2. Okay, so see, and I wasn't going to mention that because I was like, those of you that are good and watch the intro, you get a special treat. But no, I was meant to call out that crystal rolling over, and all of the messages from the intro are definitely for those selecting this pile. Something about this person feels very grateful, very lucky to have encountered you. Okay? Something about that. Something about very grateful to have encountered you. We talk about Phoenix energy. We talk about the tower burning down. I'm not worried about that tower. That tower is chaos. It's like throwing everything away, but it feels like this may be a person, and it could be you. Like this could be them admiring you through this, right? Because it's always a polarity, but it feels like this person may be in a bit of a tower moment, not because of because of anything bad. It just feels like this is a person in a tower moment for spiritual ascension, for spiritual growth, right? With that Eight of Cups, it takes you where you're meant to go. Like when you reach the destination after the Eight of Cups, you're like a whole new person, and it's like the best version of you. And everything behind that is like, ooh, I was lacking, right? Especially with the Fool. The Fool is on a journey. It's the first card of the Major Arcana. It's like, okay, I'm going to make it all the way through the Major Arcana and be great. That's the energy. But we do have this transformation energy. And something about you, I don't know what the transformation could even be historical, because again, I read past, present, and incoming energy. Something about this person, whatever change, transformation they've made, are making, forced in, whatever it is, they're grateful for it, leads them to you. That's what it feels like, okay? That's what it feels like. And I don't mean like just you, like because you're oh so great, oh so special. You are so great, so special. I love that the orange dahlia is a great prominent energy, but any cycle, lesson, connection to you with this person is a part of this new cycle they're meant to be in, okay? That's kind of the vibe. And if it's on one side, spirit is never one-sided, likely both sides, okay? Because we've got this transformation and it's gratitude as a result, like being very grateful for some sort of a transformation, okay? Love it. Go back to that intro, okay? Tell me more about my orange dahlia. Who is secretly admiring? I mean, there's only one person on the table. There may be a lot of people because this is a loud energy, but like there's only like this is a very distinct person on my table. Okay, so let me see if I can get more details about this person, because it's very, very clean. The only chaos is the chaos that could be your life, their life, or whatever, because the tower is usually chaos to restructure, to shift, right? Let me see. Tell me more about this pile number 2. Yeah, I'll take it. Something about the eclipse. So I think I got this reference in the previous pile. So these messages I'm meant to do them when I'm meant to do it. These are timeless. So whenever you find it, I don't say that for views. It's truly when you're meant to see. Like if this pile like was screaming at you, like you just kept scrolling past it, you're like, let me click it. This is for you right now. Or it's possible there's some historical energy here or some incoming energy, but like you find it when you're meant to, okay? And when I reference timelines, I've noticed that it's usually a period of time that is very relevant to where you are now, right? So if you find this in the future, if you're called to this in the future, something about this new moon eclipse that recently passed, right? It was a new moon in Aries. So there was a lunar eclipse in Libra. There was a solar eclipse in Aries, and you did get the sun, right? And new moon, right? That is a solar eclipse. So something about that eclipse that happened, I'm in 2024, depending on the year you find this, something about that, right? You got transformed, expect powerful change, eclipse hit and something shifted for you, this person, whatever. But the person that is secretly admiring you, new moon eclipse, very, very critical, okay? Very, very critical, especially since we have transform and expect powerful change. So I keep forgetting that I made like so much space in the beginning, and so now I can put that. But we do have a personal issue reaches resolution, yeah. Full moon in Cancer. So full moon in Cancer happens during Capricorn season, okay? Could be also relevant, okay? Now, expect powerful change, a personal issue reaches resolution sounds like a phrase, right? It feels like expect some powerful change once, or as a personal issue reaches resolution. That's how I'm reading it. That's going to be very key to this person that has, I keep wanting to say that you're asking about. That's not this kind of reading. So some of you already came here with somebody in mind, okay? That's fine, but that's not going to be my dominant energy because that's not what I intended to read today. A secret admirer, though, This is going to be key, okay? Honestly, if this is a person that is in chaos, or if, you're the chaos, you're going to notice, like, are you going to figure out who this is or whatever once when everything stabilizes. So, like, if you had anything going on during the eclipse, or if this person did, once that stabilizes, like once that's resolved, when we talk about personal issues, that's when you'll see who this is, progression, whatever the thing is, right? Because Cancer-based energy is home and family, right? It talks about your home, like your actual home in a sentimental sense, okay? And then again, this is a full moon in Cancer, which happens during Capricorn season. Capricorn is Saturn-based energy. Okay, it's lessons. It is like where you learn and develop in this life, okay? Because people like Lord Karma, right? But like not in a karma like punish, retribution, or anything like that sense that people think, but like lessons to evolve and push you where you're supposed to go, right? That Eight of Cups, that's possibly what's going on with one, both. Because again, I'm reading it like it's this person observing you possibly in this, because I keep flip-flopping. I don't know which side I'm reading down, really. I'm not gonna lie, but that's one side. The other side is this person being in chaos and still observing you. Okay, now Capricorn, 10th house, career, social status, reputation. So that 4th house, 10th house axis is key when we talk about this, because it's also mother father energy. So it could be regarding maternal figures, paternal figures, or just mother father. They could be one, like they may have children, so any personal issues could be regarding anyone's children, could be that as well. Okay, but like powerful change in whatever's going on once a personal issue reaches resolution. Got it? All right, so let me keep pulling these cards. Tell me more about this orange Dahlia. Who is secretly admiring my orange Dahlia? It must be time for me to like figure this out, because like I wasn't able to like get a good shuffle. I cleansed these, so I'm not too worried about it, but this deck was like, no, hurry up and pull this card. So like I don't know what it is about this deck, but it's like, yeah, hurry up and pull this card. The orange Dahlia, who is, yeah, exactly. Sagittarius base energy, optimism, exploration, freedom. That's 8 of Cups. It's discovery, it's growing, evolving, becoming more cultured, becoming more open-minded. It's expanding. It is the sign that is ruled by the planet that rules luck and fortune, right? Ruled by Jupiter. So yeah, Sagittarius talks about figuring out how to be great, learning what you need to learn to be great in this life. Okay, so this person sees this energy in you, that's for sure. Something about you, because Sagittarius rules like higher learning, higher knowledge. It rules like religion and spirituality, like exploring other cultures, things that are like unfamiliar to you. So like this person associates these themes with you, and that's really intriguing. Okay, so let me see what's at the bottom. Mars, move forward, defend self. So I don't know, whatever the chaos is, this person could be like dealing with that, or you could be dealing with that. Because remember, the key here is to identify the person, and because I have a very clear person, I'm like, let me get as much as I can about the person, and then I'll work my way through that to figure out any possible next moves and stuff. So Mars, very active person. Okay, could be someone that's defending themselves, or could be someone that's historically defended you, but that tower and defending self feels like chaos. Okay, feels like chaos. I'll put, yeah, that's in frame. I like what I did here. I got a lot of space. Okay, but someone with a very strong identity, because Mars rules Aries, first house of the ascendant. So like this could be someone with a very I was gonna say prominent, but I meant powerful, like appearance, because like something about their energy feels very like this is a person that has a vibe or a look of like being dominant, if that makes sense, because with the Mars. Okay, very expansive with the Sagittarius. So let me see. This is someone that's very active towards growth and expansion. I think I mentioned spiritual ascension, but it's not just like mental, physical, because the first house rules the physical body. Like Mars is literally how we channel energy. It's how we act. It's how we move, right? So this person could be very active in like their growth, the development, where we talk about spirit, the mind, the body, all the things. Someone that's really actively growing and trying to change any circumstances that may be unfavorable, or just even if life is not unfavorable, they're in a very loud, I'll say, shift of growth. Like this is someone that even if they're comfortable, the comfortable is a stagnancy that's like, oh no, it's time to level up. That's what it is. This is a group of needing to level up, of wanting to level up. And I think what's happening, and while this person's business is on the table like that, something about you feel aligned with that. Like you feel like a person that is aligned with this level up that this person's currently experiencing, whether by choice or just tower life, right? Because eclipse energy is not something we can control. Not saying it was truly an eclipse, could be, but like when we see eclipse energy on the table, it's like that's God energy. You can't do nothing about it. Okay, so that's kind of the vibe. But something about you feel fortunate, like an energy, you feel expansive, like this person's desire, need, whatever you want to word it as, if that makes sense. So let me pull from these love-based decks. I might be able to shorten this more than the other one. So let me see, because I'm at the love decks now, and then I'll pull you some advice. I think I really thoroughly described this person. I really do. So we'll figure it out. Tell me more about who is secretly admiring my pile one. I mean, two. Maybe you're coming from all the piles. What I like, distinct person. I don't know that I'm used to that. Like my orange Dahlia, there is a distinct person here, okay? Very, very distinct person. So pay attention to all of the symbols. I always encourage you all to look at the table yourself, but there's a very, very distinct person, okay? And that's why I kept trying to like, let me see. We got heart-to-heart conversations, calling in your soulmate, and wedding, okay? So that could be a thing, but I want to be clear in my thing. Okay, so listen, I'm a little bit tired of some of y'all, because here's the thing, okay? Let me put this down because I need to like stretch, because I'm doing bad. I'm not gonna lie, I'm doing bad right now. So there is a group of you that keeps coming through my readings, and I love you. You are welcome here. But like I feel it, and it happens. I think I've said it 2-3 times in a row now. I know when you step into the pile. I don't know you personally. I'm just saying that group of you, because some of you have a thing with the shoulder, and I don't know what it is, but I hate it, because when you step into the pile, I don't know if you start paying attention more, or if I'm just sitting in your energy too long. But like I get the sore shoulder, like I get like a really stiff, really sore shoulder, and it's very specifically the right one. So I'm gonna say it like I always say it. If you have something with your shoulder and you're ignoring it, don't be doing that. Like get it looked at, get it checked out, because I'm not a woo-woo reader that's like in the spirit, like, oh, just heal your chakras and that's fine. Like spiritual, like you need to be dealing with energy on all planes, right? Like you start, like if you have trauma in spirit, you have to actively work through that so that it doesn't continue to trickle down and make you sick. But if you have a physical ailment, you need physical treatment. So like go to the doctor if something's wrong with you. Oh yeah, you hurt me, good, because my shoulder stopped hurting. So don't be ignoring your shoulder. And if that's like a history, I think I said it before, if it's a thing that's not like a physical ailment that you have, but it's something that you had before, listen, there may be trauma there that you need to clear. So in that case, you do need to cleanse spiritually, right? Like, so that's how you know, right? Like if you have, so like if you go see a psychic, if you go see an energy reader, I'm getting the wave of things good happening for you, so good for you. But like if you have a historical injury, whether it's an accident or anything like that, there's some trauma that needs to be released in the right shoulder, okay? And then if it's something you did, like you bumped your shoulder recently, whatever, then and you're tending to it, that's fine. Don't worry about it. But if you have something that is in your shoulder and you just act like it's not in your shoulder, don't do that. Because I feel it every time that group of you, because it's a collective, right? It's most likely more than one of you, I would think. If it's just one of you, then like you loud. But just pay attention to the shoulder, okay? All right. Let me see. So I feel like the message, look at you. I feel like the message is received for y'all. Because like yeah, I got 2 confirmation outside because my shoulder did stop hurting. So good. Take care of yourself. That's important. So let me see. What are we talking about? Because that shoulder took me out. Every time I get like a pain, I'm like, I'm soft. So like if I'm hurt, it's like, oh no, I'm dead. Because that's how I am. I'm so dramatic with like being hurt and stuff like that. So who's secretly admiring my orange dahlia? Okay. Let me see. Tell me more about this person that is secretly admiring my orange dahlia, please. I don't know, like this deck is really slow. So it could be someone that's slow or sees you as slow. As soon as I started calling it slow, like, it's, you know what? This person, like, if you know this person, this is someone you interact with, and you may just not realize they have a crush on you. You may be like, man, that person is slow. They move slow, like not slow like delayed, but like slow, like as in slow moving, won't be rushed. And then like they might just pop up, or like when they, like if you make it clear that they're moving too slow, they like speed up or something like that. Because I just, as soon as I was like, oh, this person is moving so slow, or maybe they say that about you. This could be an identifier. If you know, like someone like teases you about like being late to things and all the things, could be that as well. Okay. So this is going to be relevant to that issue, whatever issues, I don't know, and possibly the timeline that I mentioned with that eclipse. Okay. Trust. Hey, look at you. You got trust and truth. It feels like really similar energy. So we got truth, trust, and gratitude. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So I don't know what that's all about, but I'm just going to put it here on Sagittarius because it's similar energy, but like the situation is calling for you to have faith. So this is someone that has faith, that things are going to work out. I don't know what needs to work out, but they have faith that things are going to work out. Okay. Whatever you got going on or whatever they got going on, they're very confident that things are going to be fine. Okay. And then you have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. This might be somebody that thinks you're not interested in them. I mean, I don't know what you're doing or how you're doing it, but like this may be a person that doesn't think you're interested. I started to pull another card, but I'm not going to. I have 2 other decks. So I'll put this here. Some of you, maybe it is someone you're not interested in. It could very well be. I mentioned, I hope that this is someone that you're interested in, but like some of you, I just feel like this is a person that may not realize you're interested in you. Okay. So now I feel like I'm hesitating. Maybe you hesitate. Maybe this person hesitates. This most likely is a person that hesitates. Okay. So let's just, what we'll do, we'll take it here. We have more energy when we talk about religious factors. So this person may be uncomfortable when we talk about religion, like religious factors may come into play. They may think that if you have differences, that's a thing. Religious factors also talks about routine. Okay. It talks about being organized and possibly being busy and structured. So this could be some indicators of who this is. Or just a person that is religious in nature, just in general, depending on whatever we're talking about. But some of you, this person may think that you're not interested for a variety of reasons. By this being at the bottom, religious factors may be one. Okay. Look at me. I'm telling all this person's business. I love this for us. Let me see. Keep an open mind. Yeah, look, we talked about it. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So yeah, this person may, this may be someone that's different. We got children. Children may be a thing. Maybe someone with children, or maybe like you have children. I don't know, something about children. Something about this person feels like you would need to keep an open mind to engage them. I mentioned earlier, this feels like someone that may think that they need to get lucky to be with you, but we do have the honeymoon. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This may be someone that's on a break, on a trip, I know things, they may be on holiday. I don't know why I got that, but I did. This person really does feel like you could have the honeymoon. I mentioned that honey calcite, so just honey in general could be relevant. Could be relevant. This is someone that's hopeful, that is interested, but it's like, I'm not sure about pile 2. Like the orange dahlia might not really be interested in me for a variety of reasons. That's what I got, okay? So that's likely why this person has not made it clear, if they haven't. So let me see. Let's see. Tell me about my orange dahlia, please. Who is secretly admiring my orange dahlia? Yeah, some of you, this person's like, yeah, how to, the orange dahlia is like, I'm different. I'm not like, yeah, we got more have faith. So this could truly be a religious person in some way. Okay. And we mentioned like there could be some religious differences here. So I don't know, maybe that's some of the conflict. That's a specific message. I don't get that being the overwhelming energy of the pile. So don't take that and run with it. But some of you where that just resonated, or where you know that like that could be a thing, like there may be some religious differences somewhere where that's a thing, okay? And then we also have a person that just may, while they are really liking you a lot, they're not thinking you're engaged with them, okay? And that's, I like it because I don't like that the person's not sure. If you know who this is and you're interested, let them know. But I like that it makes sense. You know what I mean? Sometimes I get the secret admirer pile and I'm like, doesn't make sense why this person's hiding. Are they just scary or whatever the thing is? But this is a person that's really not sure. They're like, I'm a little bit different based on what I think I know about pile 2. I'm not pile 2's type. So, you know, and then there may be like the religious thing. So like this person's like not sure. Okay. That's way too many. But we do have deeper intimacy. So this person would like to get to know you better. They want to, you know, be closer to you, right? But let me get this card. So there's an uncertainty regarding your interests, and that's why this person's in the shadow. Got it. Okay, tell me more about my orange dahlia's person. I was going to say, ooh, that your crush. Some of you may actually have a crush on this person because I keep wanting to say that. So some of you, like not all of you, not even most of you, that's a thing, okay? Or maybe I'm telling on you. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's see. At the bottom, you got family and friends. The support of family and friends may strengthen this connection. So where we have confusion, maybe that's a thing, like with the family, especially when we talk about religious differences, would the family be okay with that? Lighter side, because that was like a slight shadow. Lighter side, this person may know your family, may know your friends, right? May get along with them really well, or they feel like you'd fit in well with each other's family and friends. That's the thing. Or that could be a question. We have keep an open mind. This landed on keep an open mind. Yeah, this person is like open-minded. They're open. They're like hopefully pile 2 has an open mind, and maybe we can get to know each other, because it's like it says enjoy discovering new commonalities, goals, and dreams as you get to learn more about each other. So where some of you, and it could be both, some of this person is nervous about your differences, like whatever those are, and like they're worried that you're not going to be interested because of those differences. But there's also a side where they're really excited about the differences, like, okay, like I could learn a lot about like someone that's different from me, right? Because Sagittarius talks about that. It's like exploring other cultures and all of the things. It's like I'd really like to learn more about that orange dahlia. Like I think it'd be interesting. I think I'm interesting, they're interesting, and we could learn a lot about different things because we have different interests. I got that. That's sweet. So let me see what this reverse. Some of you, because we got that slight shadow in. I'm going to get both a shadow and a light from this because there's a reversal, but it's also almost incoming. Okay. So let me see what this is. Yeah, magnetic souls. Okay. Your sacred souls are instantly drawn towards each other. So I mentioned the light and the shadow. It doesn't even have to be. It's just hilariously chaotic. Maybe that's the Tower and the Fool. Some of you, this is someone that you instantly clashed with. Like some of you are like, oh, I didn't want nothing to do with this person. Like some of you, that's what it was. And then others of you, it was magnetic at like immediately, right? It says your sacred souls are instantly drawn to each other. So this is either someone like you were immediately repelled by, like nope, absolutely not, or there was something drawing you in. There's no in between. And either way, because sometimes, like the thing about it is sometimes you can be repelled by somebody and get to know them and it's fine. Not necessarily me, because my first impression is typically right. And when I say that, like if it's somebody I don't know, right, my first impression is usually right. Like I don't hold on to that for like years because I read energy, right? So when I meet people, I read energy. So if I read your energy today, in a month, I expect your energy to not be that different. Because I mean, the Tower, like it obviously, like if I meet somebody and years later there's been a Tower and all the things, that's a whole new person, right? But like, you know, if you read energy, your first impression is right. So I mention that because I think some of you may be real sensitive to energy. That said, I think it's still funny for those of you that don't, because I think the repelled energy may be the differences at first for some of you. Like it was like, oh, that person's too different. Not that like you actually had anything against them or that their energy was off or your energy was off. It's just, it was different. You weren't used to that. So like there was a natural like, oh no, because maybe it scared you. I don't know. But that came through. So either immediately was like, nope, or immediately was like attraction. Okay. All right. Well, this is also a person that feels like in you getting to know each other more, the magnetic souls, like you'll be, you two would really get along and really be close. I don't know what's going on with your shoulder, but I just got that wave again. So like I said, those of you with the shoulder thing, don't be ignoring that. Let me get the last card from this deck and then I will give you advice. I think I have really described situations and all the things where you would know this person. Sagittarius is higher learning. So if you may, some of you may know this person from like literally like school, like university and things like that. So those of you where that's a thing, you just got a special shout out because it screamed at me when I looked at that. Okay. Expect to, if you don't know who this is still, you will, because I mean it's somebody that's probably in chaos, or maybe you were in so much chaos you don't have time to know. Conflict is maturing. So this is someone that's either stabilizing out of conflict, or you'll be very clearly knowing who this is as they stay. Because expect powerful change when a personal issue reaches resolution. As this person figures out their life and their stuff, you'll know. Okay. Until then, there'll be some distance. Okay. Or separate is just not seeing, right? A missing piece of the puzzle. Until then, it'll be a mystery, okay? Or likely will be a mystery. Book of Love. Yeah, but I mean, you'll learn eventually or whatever, okay? So let me get your advice. So what do I need to tell this orange Dahlia regarding the secret admirer? Since it was so distinct, tell me about the orange Dahlia. I'm hearing a strong, like, once things stabilize, okay? Knowledge. So, yeah, I mean, we got the Book of Love. We got knowledge. Some of you use the knowledge that you gained here, okay? Some of you, that's a doubling down on this is someone you know from school or studying or learning, okay? And then we also have, let me see, knowledge, because books. Something about books and studying is very, very critical in who this is, okay? And putting together pieces. So like detective work. I don't know. That's the thing. I mean, yeah, use your knowledge and wisdom. So something about knowledge, something about wisdom. Use your knowledge, use your wisdom. That's a bit ominous in what to do. So let me see. Use your knowledge and wisdom. That's what it says. So I don't know what that means. It's going to be critical in this Book of Love, in the separate energy. eternal charisma. So be charismatic. Use your knowledge to be charismatic. Use this knowledge of, especially with this being someone that may not be sure if you're interested. Once you learn who this is, be charismatic. Like, engage this person, right? And then you have creativity. So like, yeah, create your opportunity. Like, create an opportunity to engage this person more. You don't have to like flat out run into this person and be like, be my person, but like, you can create opportunities. You can use your knowledge and your charisma to figure out how to put the pieces together. I don't know why you got details like that in terms of your advice. I don't know why it needed to be that specific, but this is my interesting pile. So I'm just going to roll with it. I'm not going to judge the energy. I'm going to close it out. That is all I have for you today. My orange Dahlia. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile number 3. Let's see for my pink tulips, who is secretly admiring you, their next move, and all of the things. For those of you that are new here, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. And I read from a polarity, which means there's a light and a shadow. You just have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. I was shifting because I want to see more of the table. So something about this person, maybe they're shifting into perspective. You're shifting into perspective. You're shifting so you can see more, or something regarding shifting to see. Okay. You may be picking multiple piles. You may have more than one pile. Maybe you'll have different piles at different points in time, because I feel like you're coming from the previous pile, at least some of you. If you are, welcome. If not, don't worry about it. And then this like honey calcite is like rolling. And like, the reason why I say that is because I don't know if it's still at the bottom. Yeah, look, you got the honey moon at the bottom, the little bumblebee. And that's the honey calcite that keeps like rolling and just doesn't want to stay. It was fine. The only time it moved was in the intro where it rolled all the way over there. But now it's like rolling, spinning, all of the things. And it's doing that. And then at the bottom here, you've got aspirations, and like it says large orange sulfur. So could be coming from that previous pile. If not, don't worry about it. But like, if you are, then it's like, if you were thinking about it and you were like, I don't know, maybe not, welcome. Okay. I do have the Emperor here, which is, I never noticed, but like now I see what he's holding in his hand. It's like an orange ball, right? It looks just like this crystal. This is hilarious to me because I've been having weird synchronicities a lot, but that's what happens when I read when I'm called to read, right? Is that not what he's holding? I mean, it's not, but like for purposes of so some honey calcite ball. Okay, so something about this person's very powerful, very strong, may very well be masculine in nature, but very powerful in their self-expression and their identity, because it's ruled by the sign of Aries, which is first house, I, me, like very powerful in their presence, in their appearance, in how they carry themselves. Okay, love that. That's why this ball's rolling around. It's like, tell them that the Emperor is at the bottom. Tell them it's the Emperor. It happens a lot. But yeah, so some of you, this is someone very strong, possibly in masculine expression, if not strong in expression. But you got that honey calcite ball. So go look this crystal up, honey calcite, and see. This is also, I mean, out the gate, this is a person with a very strong presence just in general, because honey calcite ball, it's like they're jumping out of the card almost in a weird, eerie way. But honey moon talks about being productive, right? So this is someone possibly really productive. Actually, the colors kind of match a little bit. So yeah, look at you. I love it. So I'm gonna put this down and we can get back into this aspirational interview. This is a person other people want to be. Ooh, that's it. Who you're asking about today. And I say asking about. You're not. Some of you maybe that's the slip of the tongue, but the person that is secretly admiring you is someone other people want to be. Like, this is someone this is a quality person. I mean, I don't know what their personality is like. We'll try to get that and see if they're good for you, because we will get the tea. But something about this person, they have very powerful identity and presence, and it's someone that's aspirational, okay? Right? Like, it's like if you're in a friend group, like this person walks by, all the friends are like, ooh, who's that? Right? Like that's the energy. Or like this is someone like in a business, they'd be very well respected. Like this is aspiration energy, okay? So I love this pile. Just because I'm reading, like to read it, because like I feel like we got a lot of this person's business out the gate. Like I feel like so far, like I'm already leading you on a path of being able to easily identify who this is. Good for you. So my pile, and it's also a very distinct person. So I'd be surprised if other people come in, because this person came out before we even pulled cards. Goodness. There's no way you're not going to know who this is by the end of the reading. And if you don't, then that means it's incoming, because there's no way. Like this may be incoming for some of you, just because it's like this person is loud. So loud that it's like 3D. I have like 3D references to the cards. That's creepy a little bit, okay? Because that's how loud the energy is with this person. That I'm not going to let you be that group that shifts me out of my routine. But I'm realizing this deck, what is this? Oh, well, somebody that's ready for love. See, I let you shift me out of my routine. Ready for love. This is someone that is very much so ready for love, or will be when you realize who it is, okay? Magnetic Souls is at the bottom, but it came from previous deck, which, let me do that. When I use this deck, because I'm not going to let you pull me out of my routine. This may be someone shifting you out of your routine, or maybe will. This deck, pay attention, because the box is across the room, and for whatever reason, my eyes just shifted directly to it. So this deck will have really key information. I'm calling it out now, because as I continue to develop this, I may not remember I said that. So you remember, it's your job to remember Tulip, okay? So you remember, when we get to that deck, something important is going to be said, okay? All right, and I'm talking too much, because I got that thing in my throat, not a rasp, but an itch. I'm not used to that. I think I've only been getting that this week for the readings. Usually when I'm talking too much, you get the rasp, and it's like, oh, you're a little hoarse. But now I have the thing where it's like itching, like allergies. So maybe this person has allergies in their throat. Maybe you do, but keep that to yourself. I don't like it. Abundance. Yeah, look at you. I split the deck. The letter A may be relevant in some way, but I have this orange. Okay, so oranges. Ooh, I didn't mean to say oranges at all. So I have a pile with orange juice. That might be you. That might be you, okay? Yeah, because I didn't mean to say oranges at all, but I want to reference the color orange. So you may be coming from that orange juice pile. Some of you may just really like the color orange, or for whatever reason the color orange is calling you. There's a variety of reasons that could be the case. Could be sacral chakra work you need to do. But let me see. Tell me, who is this person that has a secret crush on my pile number 3, my pink tulip? Tell me about my pink tulip. Magnificent. Oh my gosh, you're really coming from orange. What the? I hate when y'all do this to me, because I be wanting like fresh, brand new energy, and then y'all are like, nope. Okay, hopefully it's still gonna be maybe a different perspective, maybe a different person. You might be popular, you might have like multiple people, okay? Or maybe you just have one really loud person, and some of you are picking all of the piles and it's a really loud person. I love it for you. But we have magnificence, because like, why are all of the key words for this person like loud, like, right, like very loud? Magnificence, and more of that orange, okay? So bird of paradise, common mother of pearl, more of that orange. So I think some of you may need to work on your sacral chakra just to be safe, right? Like listen to some binaural beats or some sound bowls or something, just because you're getting a lot of orange, okay? And you didn't pick that pile. I'm actually hearing that some of you actively avoided the pile too. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Some of you don't like the color orange at all. And like, even though that one stood out to you, you were like, I'm not picking it because I don't like orange. And then orange came all the way out of your pile. Go back, go back, go back. Because some of you may not even be in your right pile. Some of you may need to go to orange, because I don't know what's going to come out, because this is your pile. Some of you are being told this is your pile, but the orange one is also yours. Stop acting like that. about the color orange. And if you hate, like I've noticed that people that truly just loathe the color orange have issues with their sacral chakra. Work on that. Not to make this kind of reading, but I mean, you come here for messages, and if I got something I can help you out with, then why not? Okay, why not? Magnificence, though. This is a person that feels magnificent in energy, but they very much so see you as such. Yeah, look at that, more orange. I can't control the thing. Okay, I can't control the thing. Some of you are picking all the piles, and I don't care for that. Don't do that. Just do what you want, I guess. Lavender, because I've been calling that pile 4 the lavender colored lilac. Like, I'm even going to put that in the thumbnail because that's what I referred to it as in the intro. Stop that. But lavender serenity. Okay. Yeah, some of you are gonna go all the house. I don't mean to sound fed up, because I'm not. I like the support, but it does, because I actually channel energy and actually, like, when all of you pick the same piles, like, it makes me repeat things, and people are like, you just keep saying the same thing. You don't know what you're talking about, because some of you are louder than others. Okay, there we go. So magnificence and serenity. This person sees you as really magnificent. Okay, so something about you, you're loud and quiet at the same time. And I could be describing this person, okay? I don't know which side. It's going to be different for all of you. But something about being very magnificent, very prominent, but also very, like, easygoing, very cool, possibly quiet, very thoughtful with that lavender energy, okay? So let me see what's going on, right? Like, even this feels like very, like yoga kind of a vibe. That's what I got. And also, 9 of Cups is someone that's very, very comfortable and confident and secure in who they are, right? Like, this is someone that's very fulfilled as an individual. This is a person that does not need, I highly doubt this is someone that would be dating around or does often, because this is someone that's very content with their own personal individual peace with that 9 of Cups. I don't know why I needed to call that out, but I mean, it's going to be an identifier. Yeah, this might be my pile of people that are really independent. This could be what's attracting this person to you, or this could be the person, right? Like, 9s are I, me, independent energy, as is that Aries energy. So it's someone that's very independent, very on their own, stable, right? Like, they're on their own in a good way. Is that a sorry, I don't mean to. That bird's calling my attention. I don't know what kind of bird that is. Look, I'm struggling. And look at the Emperor is still there. Won't go away. I'm telling you, it's a very loud energy, but strong, independent, I, me, I don't need anybody kind of a vibe. It's someone that truly, like, they don't need a partner to be happy, because this is a person that's also happy and content as a person. Okay, so let me see. Tell me more about this person. Ooh, I didn't even pull from a tarot good yet, but I had all this person's personality. I love it, because this is why we do those readings, right? Tell me about who had the secret crush on my pink tulips. Okay, this is a maturing energy. What did I just to get through talking about? 9s. Maybe a life path 9. You may be a life path 9. Maybe closing a cycle in life, or you. But, like, the 9s symbolize I, me, independent energy. Someone's very strong, very firm, very powerful as an individual. Again, someone that is content on their own, someone that does not mind being by themselves. And when I say that, I don't mean just in terms of dating. I mean just someone that actually enjoys their own company, because the Hermit is very much someone that could isolate and just be fine, okay, and be fine. Hermit is Mercury energy, okay, like that thoughtful lavender based energy, ruled by the sign of Virgo. Okay, so we could be talking about Virgo placements, okay, or Virgo could be a relevant season. It rules the 6th house, health, wellness, acts of service, right? Charitable giving, right? All of those things, day-to-day routines. Oops, sorry, all themes that could be associated with this person. And I dropped it. Sorry, I don't mean to knock everything, but, like, I dropped it. And when I dropped it, it fell in the incoming perspective. So here we go. Let me get myself together, because I was, like, shifted in all the things. So yeah, there we go. This is someone that really, like, likes you a lot, though. They feel like they could see themselves, like, cuddled up with you, because Hermit is kind of like Hermit energy, and they feel like you, like, I don't know, some of you I heard, like, they feel like you could be like hermits together. right? With a little family. Okay, look at you. But this is someone that wants to be very, very affectionate with you. I'll give you that much. I don't know why I got that vibe from that card. More 9. I think I've seen every 9 that could be. No, I'm missing one. I'm missing the wands, but I have a 9 of swords. So this could be someone that thinks a lot. This is a person that is an overthinker. Someone that lives in their head, that worries a lot, that just overreacts to everything. Because the hermit is someone that like kind of like to themselves, possibly may not go out much, and even if they do, they're a little to themselves, but like thinks a lot, right? The 9 of swords is often anxiety, doesn't sleep at night. It could very well be that in a shadow sense. Like when I say shadow, like they may be going through things or whatever, but in the lightest of sense, 9 of swords is someone that's like a night owl, like someone that just stays up because that's what they do. Like that may be their creative juices. And also, let me see. Someone that just thinks a lot. What else was I getting from that 9 of swords? Very, very busy mind. Okay, a mind that works a lot. Okay. What else is that 9 of swords? I lost it. It's fine. Like whatever it was. More 10. So this is okay. So here's the thing. I keep getting 9s and 10s. 9s close cycle. 10s begin new cycles because it's a new beginning. So a 9 is like closing a cycle of being alone and single and living my life as a single person. And then the 10, because of the 0 at the end, like it, it's 2 numbers now, it's merging. It's always a family in tarot. So starting a new cycle, a new beginning, like closing a cycle and starting a new one with a family. That's what this person kind of sees with you a little bit with this 10 of Pentacles here. Because we got the 10 of Cups, then the 10 of Pentacles. This is someone that could really be good because that's where their head is. Like if they're going to be in something, because when we talk about secret crush, this is a person that's fine alone. Like they'd rather just be alone than be in chaos and all the things. So if they're admiring someone by nature of this personality, then that means that they're having to open up to like merging lives with someone, because they're not going to just be, this is not a person that likes to date or just dates from this thing. Okay, like everything here is, this is a person that likes to be alone. So if they like someone, if they're interested in someone and they want to get to know someone, it has to be headed somewhere, just because it's like they're fine alone. Like I don't know how else to describe the energy. Let me see. Tell me more about this tulip. Tell me more about who is this admiring this pink tulip? Yeah, I mean, this person's, like, I mean, they're interested, and this is someone that actually is interested in pursuing you, interested in engaging you. Or if you like whoever who's what, doing what, right? Like if you pursue this person, like you figure out who this is and you pursue this person's like locked in and committed to getting to know you. If this is someone that like if you have no idea, someone that is going to like act. Let me see. Yeah, because I mean the Ace of Cups, right? It's literally a cup of love, right? It's a beginning. Some of you, this is a person that's worried about pursuing you. Okay, like they're worried, like that makes the idea of that kind of makes them a little bit anxious. I know that clashes with the personality that I led with, but I don't know, maybe that's how this person is when it comes to love and romance. I'm not sure, because I did get a loud, like strong energy, but something about this person feels a little nervous, if that makes sense. But I also have that vibe of like constantly thinking about you on a romantic level here. Okay. And then I've got the 6 of Pentacles. So it complements that Virgo energy, right? We have balancing scales here. So this is a person that feels like you two would kind of balance each other out. Okay. But they also like, this is a card of charitable giving. So like something about like support, something about you feel like a person that would work in a connection with them, to them, right? Because they feel like you would give and receive equally between the two of you. Okay, like you would support one another. Not only like, it's not even about, I know that's Pentacles, but it's not just some Pentacles, but even in an intangible sense, like good times and bad, like someone that would inspire them when they're down, and vice versa. That's what I'm getting with that 9 of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Like someone that uplifts them. Like this is a person that would, because one of the key themes here is this is a person that's fine on their own on all levels. We'll talk about finance, mental, emotional, spiritual. So someone that they're going to engage on a romantic level has to add value, right? Like it has to be beneficial, because this is not a like, you know how a lot of people, and I don't want to like call anyone out, but that's why I'm literally doing these readings on YouTube. There's people that'll be with people just because they don't know how to be alone or want to be alone, or is willing to put up with anything just because they need connection. This doesn't feel like a person that needs connection, which is not really the healthiest anyway, because like everyone needs connection and community. It's like, right, like just like that side that always needs to be with somebody or around somebody is not healthy, the hyper independent side is not healthy either. But this person is likely closer to the hyper independent side. I just want you to know that. So look at you, because I'm gonna be honest with you, when we talk about people that are like on the hyper independent side, I mean, they have to see you as special, because like they don't do that. Okay, so what's next here? So let me pull from these decks. Okay, let me get more to the bottom. Super moon, wild card. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, some of you are not gonna see this person coming. Look at you, incoming energy of a wild card. You're not gonna see this person coming, or didn't see this person coming. And I'm not gonna lie, it feels like this person didn't see you coming. Like you caught them off guard. Makes sense, because this feels like a person, again, fine alone. So like, you know, their interest in you is very surprising for them. They're like, I'm not used to liking people. Like, this is not a person that has crushes. That's so cute. Look at you. Yeah, wild card, didn't see it coming. Love that for you. What are these cards? Okay. Oh, it's 3. So some of you have more, like a bunch of people, and you don't even realize there's like 2-3 other people interested in you. But I'm also going to read this, since I'm leading with this person that you would be interested in back, because they're so loud. You do have 2 people in the background that you may or may not be interested in, but this other person is just so loud. Okay. They're so loud. So like I was saying, this is very obviously going to be how you know who this is and what they're interested in with you. But this is probably going to be what catches you off guard about this person. So planting, moon, preparation. So something about this person, they do feel very diligent, very routine oriented. You know that this is a very organized person. So preparation feels very much so like that 6th house energy of routine, of like errands, of like health, wellness, right? Like that Virgo ruled energy, very much so. I'm not saying this person has those placements. I'm just saying the qualities I've described, that's their nature. So this is how you'll identify this person. But the sneaky part, look at me. The sneaky part, also, this is a person that's like preparing and trying to figure out how to not be a secret admirer anymore. But this right here, this person, oh, look at you. So you know how we led with that Emperor energy, and it's not gender specific, that really dominant I, me. This is a person that's actually very, very nurturing, right? Maturing energy of this Cancer energy, very, very nurturing, very, very caring, very loving, very family oriented, right? So like where you get this hyper I, me, independent, go to myself energy, this is someone that may actually want a family. They're just not going to force it anywhere. Look at you, right? Because sometimes I mentioned the hyper independent, where someone that's like commitment phobe and all of the things. Yeah, this person is not necessarily like that. Okay, this person actually has a very nurturing, caring, family oriented side, like in a healthier sense, in a mature sense. Like this isn't a side that's developing. This is a side this person has always had. Okay, look at you. What else am I getting from this card? Very connected to like their ancestry and all of the things. Their maternal side, like, because right, Cancer is like your maternal side of your family. Like that's a specific message for some of you, but not just that, but like the aspects that you would consider to be maternal, regardless of how you identify. This person's like in tune with that side of them, very caring and loving. And then incoming energy of awareness. So some of you, this person may be becoming aware of this side of you, right? If you also identify with this energy, they may be becoming more aware of this side of you, or This person's wanting you to become more aware of that side of them. They're wanting you to see. So you'll know if this person starts to let you see that side of them, if you know them, right? Or if they come in and they begin to pursue you and you're like, oh, I took you to be like this and I'm learning you're like that. That's how you'll know, okay? But I do see an incoming awareness of who this is. And then awareness, because this sign, this is an energy of like maternal figures. There may be like this person's maternal figure, yours, whoever, like this, right? That helps to this awareness. I don't know why that's a thing, but this is a really detailed pile, but it makes sense because the energy on the table is very detailed. So the person you're asking about is very detailed and thorough, okay? And by them being that way, they're easy to read, not in a bad way, but in a channeling way, right? All right, my tulips. Tell me about my tulips. Who has a secret crush? What's the next move for my tulips? Give me a card for my tulips, please. Who has a secret crush on my tulips? That new moon, is this what I think it? Look at me, I'm struggling a little bit. Okay, eclipse season was relevant, okay? Eclipse season was relevant. Look on your side, relevant. I'm not gonna surrender to the divine. Close to retrieving goal. I'm gonna take this, but I want one more because I don't want that splash of cards that I just got. Okay, we'll take this and the bottom. All right. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So yeah, I mean this, and that's more Mercury based energy. Okay, that's the sister sign to Virgo. So like Gemini, Virgo, they're related. They're both ruled by Mercury. Okay, ruler of communication and intellect and all of the things like that, of messages. That's the planet that rules messengers. Okay, because when you know the mythology that it's based on, that's where that comes from. But something about this person, you'll get to know them better. They may communicate with you, or you may, whether intentionally or not, communicate with them in some way and start to see things. Something about this person, dual-sided, okay? This person likes you so much. Oh my gosh. This is a person that actively listens to you, whether you realize it or not, actively listens to you, and they are devoted. Okay, you're very surprised at how much this person pays attention to you, but they're very devoted to you, okay? They listen a lot. This person has multiple sides, but predominantly two sides. One side that you may be very familiar with, but another side that you have no idea, okay? In a good way. Because that's what I was channeling. Look at you. Bring love in the situation. Yeah, so I've got the new moon in Aquarius. Yeah, so communication is key. So as you get to know this person, I say that because I feel like this is someone that's going to like come in, right? Or someone you may come into if you realize who it is. Like, because either way, you know, it's a collective message. So I don't want to be distinct in who's going to do what, because it's too many of you here for that. But communication is key. Bring love into the situation. You're going to really like that other side of that person if they muster up the courage to interact with you, or if you figure it out and interact with them. Okay. I like it. This is a sweet pile. Let me see. Tell me more. Tell me more. More of that Cancer energy. You and your loved ones are safe. This is a person that's very nurturing, again, very loving, very caring, right? With the people around them. Because even, and you know what? I have this, I'll put this here. I have this community energy here on the table because Aquarius is like community collective energy, okay? And then Six of Pentacles is, like I mentioned, charitable giving, which Virgo rules, right? So this is a very giving person, right? Like something about this person, you'll see how they care about the people around them. You'll see how they nurture and love the people around them. Like something about this person, they're very, very loving, and they may show you that very soon whenever you figure out who this is, or as they present themselves. And you're really going to see, I don't know, there's something about that loving, nurturing side of this person is key, okay? I don't know. But they're going to make you feel very safe, very valued. This is someone that's going to be very kind to you and the people around you, like your family and all the things. Something about this person, they just have a genuine, loving energy. And I don't know why that's a thing, but this pile needed to know that that's a thing. Yes, I need to straighten it. Yeah, this is my nitpicky pile, whether it's you or this person. Because I'm like, oh no, that's crooked. Let me fix it. Tell me more about this person that is secretly admiring my pink tulips. Okay. Yeah, same vibe. Look at you. So you know how I talked about again that Aries, very emperor-esque energy. I have it here. Like it's Aries here because it's cardinal, right? It says instigation, bravery, and a pioneer spirit. So you're either gonna figure it out and pursue this person, or this person's gonna come in and pursue you. Like I get a pursuit. I definitely do. Cardinal signs begin seasons. They get things going. So Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. A lot of Cancer energy on the table, a lot of Aries energy on the table. Little bit of Aquarius, a little bit of Gemini, and Virgo, okay? So those could be relevant seasons, relevant placements, but that's what we've got. I'm going to put this here because we got a lot of Aquarius and Cancer-based energy on the table in terms of this person's qualities, which ironically enough, the qualities that I'm reading as a hybrid, the way that the Cancer and Aquarius interacts feels like that Virgo energy. So those three would be the more dominant signs I'm getting here. Sprinkle on some Gemini, because I've got the houses that rule these two signs. So again, 4th house is Cancer, 11th house is Aquarius. So doubling down on this person being very community and family oriented. Okay, we got friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs, and we've got culture and family roots, home, peace, and comfort. So yeah, something about like family and like community and like friends is very, very important. Is going to be a key identifier with this person, okay? And in their interactions with you, if you don't know who this is, that'll be key. And also, if you don't interact with this person, if they muster up, I get a strong mustering up, but all of you, it may not be. I see them like that being key in your interactions with them, okay? So yeah, let me pull from these 3 love decks, and I'll close it out with some advice for you, okay, my tulips. I like this pile a lot. I'm not gonna lie, there was nothing chaotic. There wasn't nothing chaotic in here. It really wasn't. And it's also a really flowy pile, so like I barely remember what we talked about. I love it because it means it's less draining for me. Those of you where we I set it in a different pile, probably the last one. So I get the shoulder thing. Okay, so whoever like get that looked at, if it's something you ignore, I hate having to say that a lot of times. Like whoever that is, fix your shoulder. Like if you have something wrong with your shoulder, go get it looked at. If you are getting it looked at, good. I'm just making sure you know because I'm channeling into it. And then if it's historical, clear that energy. Like if you're like, oh, I haven't had issues with my shoulder in years. I don't know. Like there's energy there, okay? So just because it's been happening for like, I want to say at least a couple to few months now, that when that group of the steps in, like I feel that. So get it looked at. And if you're picking that group consistently, then you know it's you, because like, get that looked at. This could be the one. Look at you. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Yeah, I mean, it's somebody you know for sure. I keep leading with, oh, this may be incoming, and it could be for some of you, but the dominant energy, this is someone that's already around you in some capacity, whether you know them or close with them or even know of them, they're lingering somewhere because we have all of this home, this community, cultural energy. So this will be someone that was somewhere around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe somebody you cross paths with that you don't pay attention to. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Look at you. I like this. I like this. So this could be the one, calling in your soulmate. So this is like someone that's like hoping for you, praying for you. They see but I mean, it gotta be, because the personality that stepped into the pile is like, I just want you to know this is a good help. Because again, the potential shadow was someone that may be hyper independent, but like spirit confirmed, like made sure that I didn't get carried away as a reader saying that, because they were like, oh, no, this is not a person that's like hyper independent. This is a person that's fine alone, but they're very family oriented, they're very community oriented. Like, this is a go. For the tulip pile, this is a go. It's like, this could be the one, calling in your soulmate. Like, this is a great energy. I love this for you. Love this for you. So let me pull from this deck, pull from the other deck, and I'll get you some advice. So tell me more about this tulip pile. I'm struggling to get this. Oh, they're calling my attention. So those of you that don't pay attention and don't listen, because I forgot, but then this deck got really sticky. You see how it's like clumping together? Like, why is it doing that? For no reason. I think earlier, and I hope this is the pile and I'm not like remembering from like other stuff, I looked at that case that this comes in across the room. So this is gonna tell you something great. I don't know, something important. And I'm struggling to get my hands on it a little bit. So this may help you with wherever you're struggling with this person or where they're struggling. And then I feel like I'm struggling to breathe now. Oh, goodness. Whew, okay. Let me just ground. Whew. I don't know what's going on with you and this person. Or with this person. So, let me see. There's a call to pay attention. So make sure you're paying attention, I guess. Because I don't know why this pile deck is all of a sudden so sticky. What is going on? It's coming out. Pile 3. Tell me about this secret admirer for my tulip. What's going on? What's so important about this deck for my tulip pile? I heard 3 cards. I heard 3 cards, okay? This is one, but I'm not going to take it. Okay? Because you're pile 3, I'm going to take 3 cards. And oh, I hear birds outside chirping. Look at you. Okay, falling in love. The feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to love. Okay, well, it's safe for you to love. Okay, let me get this other 2 and take the bottom. Tell me more about this. Okay, I got the both of them. Look at you. All right, I've got freedom. When we can be our truest selves, we are then able to freely love. And I've got love language. Learning and understanding each other's love languages are essential to meet each other's emotional needs. This feels like someone you're really going to be compatible with. Okay, like someone you're very comfortable and confident with, someone that makes you feel good, someone you're able to like this is someone that you're going to be able to be yourself with, right? You'll complement in terms of love languages. And like, if this energy of like being strong in your personal identity is you, this person mirrors that. And like, you're not going to feel like stuck in a relationship if that's a thing. Okay, because like, I feel like freedom, like this is a complementary coupling. It would be like if this person pursues you or you pursue them, like this would work and everybody would be able to be like comfortable in themselves. So that's a thing. That's a thing. And I could see why that would be a thing. Hey, look at you. Where is it? That's why they kept saying to listen. We talked about this like a few minutes ago, right? This is someone that would be devoted to you, but at the same time still be free. Like you could be free and devoted at the same time. Something about this particular union. So I love that. A dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. It makes sense because it feels like someone that has their own stuff and your own stuff, like life. You know what I'm saying? So good for you. Good for you. So I'm going to pull from this Twin Flame Soulmate deck, close it out, and get you some advice. That way we can move on because these are long. I feel like this reading is one of the more popular series that I do. So it makes sense that people are like tuned in. Yeah, sensual energy. We're not talking about that. There's someone really attracted to you that you'd be attracted to. But I feel like these are long. And I feel like lately, the last several months, these ones have been so long. And I don't know if it's because like a fan favorite or what. I don't know what no is for, but whatever, like there's a no. We have a no with the devotion. Okay, I'm gonna put this back because I was called to, but no forbidden fruit. So if this is a scandalous situation, that's why the shadow didn't come out, but they just want to make it clear to you, if this is a scandalous situation with forbidden fruit, the answer is absolutely not. Okay, So just know that if you're asking about somebody that it would be scandalous in nature with, the answer is absolutely not. Okay. But they didn't want that because it's not a dominant energy, or even if it is, it's not an energy that needed to be read on the table. Like, so I feel like some of you may have sat here like, oh, this is a good reading, I'm excited, this person I'm interested in. But if it's scandalous in nature, the answer is no. Okay. Because anytime I see that forbidden fruit card, it's something that's not supposed to happen. So I don't know where that applies. I mean, you know, if you're asking about somebody it would be scandalous in nature with, you know that. Captured, complicated. Yeah, if someone's like not available, right? If somebody's already tied up in something else. We do have sweet honey, more references to honey, right? Some of you, the message is that you some of you have somebody that's attracted to you that should not be attracted to you, and they're not going to engage you. They're just going to watch you from afar. And then with sweet like honey, they're like really, some of you, there's a person that really, really wants you because they can't have you. Like, because it's scandalous in nature. Like, they like that it's forbidden, and that's part of the, I heard nasty appeal. That's not how I talk, but like that's part of them wanting you, right? The desire. I just had, when I split the deck, I had the other no from, so there was one pile I got 2 yeses from, the 2 yeses in the deck. And then in this pile, I got the 2 no's, because I got no's captured. Like this is saying no, someone's not available. No, someone wants you because you're not available, right? So where that applies, just take it. Yep, that's exactly what they wanted you to know. Okay, so the shadow side, and I mentioned multiple people, but this being the loudest one, like roll with the loudest one. But there are some where it's like absolutely not. Okay, yeah, but yes, the future. Okay, so some of you, this may be confirming incoming, but there is that really strong energy that I mentioned. I think I mentioned like 2, 3 where it's not really gonna happen. There's some that are admiring you because it's off limits, because it's a thing they shouldn't be doing. So like that's the taboo thing that's really turning people on. And then I have a yes with the future. Yes, you could have a future with this person that they're leading you towards, the one whose like whole life I just read. And I'm getting the thing at the throat. Let me close this out with my advice. So I mean, I feel like you got some advice with the nose, because I mean, you got some very prominent no's, okay? So tell me about my tulips, please. What advice do you want to give for my tulips, please? Blessed day. Well, I mean, have a blessed day. Yes, there's a future. Have a blessed day. I don't know. This is a good energy though. Be mindful, like you have the mindfulness energy, and just have a blessed day. I don't know. Be blessed. I'm not gonna leave it at that because that's hilarious, but it does. It's like have a blessed day. Okay, I'll take that one. And no, that's too many. I'm not going through all that. But what's this? Yeah, balance your emotions. Okay. And let go. Okay, so honestly, let's see. What's that? Let go and do what's going to make you feel more blessed. So balance your emotions. So where this is a person where you know who this is, and like this is like if you're the type to pursue people, let go and go for it and be blessed. Like balance your emotions and go for it so you can feel blessed. If this is someone where you're like I don't pursue people, there's nothing wrong with that. Especially since you're trying to see who's secretly admiring you, you might not even know who this is to do that. It's saying let go and just have a blessed day. Just be balanced, live your life, and this person may come through or maybe not, and somebody else, I don't know. It's ominous. I feel like it's going to mean something for all of you. Let go, have a blessed day, and balance your emotions, okay? So that is all I have for you today. Pile number 3, my tulips. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, my purple lavender lilac. Let's see who has a secret crush on you, their next move, all of the things. For those of you that are new, I read past, present, as well as incoming energy. And I read from a polarity, which means there's a light and a shadow. You have to find yourself in the lesson, in the journey. And I always say that, and I breeze through it because this is a pile of me feeling very, very rushed. And I am doing it at a normal time of day that I don't normally do readings. So I'm thrown off. Maybe this person's thrown off. I don't know whoever this person is, but I feel like we're going to get whatever answers we need very quickly because I was cleansing one of these Lux decks and I got Love at First Sight, Make the Move, and they threw themselves out of the deck and I'm like, okay, boom, I'm already feeling rushed. So Love at First Sight, Make the Move could be relevant. That could be you. That could be where this person's head is. I'm not sure. My last 3 decks I cleansed, I got, I got Dream. That's not what I have at the bottom. What I've got at the bottom is actually Bloom. Okay, I've got Flower, Moon, and Bloom. So that could be a relevant time period, but dreams may be relevant. Go to the dream readings that I have on the channel. You can search them. But I have here, the letter D could be relevant, but I have Dignity, which is actually Dahlia. There is a Dahlia here. So maybe you're coming from other piles. That's okay. That's okay. But that's a relevant thing. Okay. And then I've also got Nova the Universe. She's like orchestrating things. So like Nova the Universe is like universal energy, God energy. It's when things happen, whether in our control or not. So I just feel like whoever this is, whatever is going on, and I'm losing my voice. They may be shy. I don't know. Things are moving, or maybe this person's feeling pressured. I don't know what's going on, but there's a huge thing, or maybe that shoe. I don't know. Like I could be talking about any area of life. So let me just see what's going on. All right. Who is secretly admiring my lilac? Because I do feel rushed. I'm holding the deck upside down, y'all. So this person may be flipped upside down. I don't know. We have Compassion in reverse. Grace. This person may feel like you lack compassion, lack grace, or they may lack compassion and lack grace. I don't know. That was confusing. So let me see. Maybe you're confusing this person. Like the person, maybe that's why it's a secret. Maybe they're confused. I don't know. Tell me more about this lilac pile. Who has a secret crush on my lilac pile? Who has a secret crush on my lilac? Okay. This is going to be some obvious energy here with these 2 cards. Okay, compassion is back. Grace is back. What? Okay. So I don't know. This may be someone that you think has no grace for you, that you think is lacking in compassion for you, but they do. I'm not sure. Okay. But compassion and grace are themes. Okay. So I'm just going to take it. We've got friendship. Okay, some of you, this is a person that thinks you only want to be friends, right? Because it's coming through here. That like a person that thinks you only want to be friends with them, okay? We're losing light because it's getting dark. So let me get to it. Just because I feel like this is a pile that needs, like, I have no problem pausing and putting the light on, but I feel like this pile is rushing me. So like, yeah, like, because judgment is do or die energy. It's like Judgment Day. The horn is calling you home. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's going on. So I don't know what's going on with that. I just dropped a card. It is the High Priestess in reverse. So, I mean, some of you, this isn't a person that's a secret. This is someone you kind of know what's going on with. And I don't know if there's pressure with you or pressure with them. Let me get this. Tell me, who is secretly admiring my lilac pile? Some of you, it is a friend. Yeah, look, there's 3 cards that just like threw themselves, and I always pull 3. I'll take this one as it's the 4th one. At the bottom, I've got Temperance. So this is the major arcana. So like 14th major arcana card from 0 through 22. I don't know why I'm calling out the Fool's Journey, but I am. Okay, but this is Temperance, which talks about moderation. So this may be someone that is really holding back. I could see why you wouldn't realize this person has a crush on you, because they're very much so moderating and holding back their energy because they're not sure if you're interested in it. I don't know why this is an energy that's coming through, but it is, okay? So I've got the Devil, number 15. All right. I got the Ace of Pentacles. I got the 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Yeah, this person feels like someone that is interested in you, right? But obviously, they're secretly admiring you. I could see where you would be coming from other piles, so definitely go where you were called there. I'm not gonna like push that on you because these are long, and who got time for that, right? If you have time, you have time. If you don't, then I mean, maybe break it up by day. I don't know. 9 of Cups into the 10 of Cups feels like someone that really can see themselves with you, see themselves having a loving and nurturing connection with you, but like you're not giving that's what you want with them. So they're moderating their energy, like with friendship. If that makes sense. Like this is someone that is compassionate towards you, graceful towards you, and maybe friendly with you, but they're not like gonna like make it clear that they like you more than that, because it doesn't feel like, right? The Devil is someone that's all about control. So Temperance being a moderating energy, and the Devil being all about control. This is someone that's very much so controlling how they carry themselves. Like they're not gonna be like all up on you. That's not their vibe. I do see an Ace of Pentacles as an offer, like someone offering something. Like this is someone offering contentment, like offering peace, if that makes sense. Like that combination feels like a peace offering, or like just offering something that like this may be a person that offers to help you. I got it. Ace of Pentacles into the 9 of Cups is like helping you feel more grounded in your own energy. Like, so someone that may do something helpful for you, someone that may be compassionate towards you, but they would be interested in you on a romantic level with the 10 of Cups. Okay. Let me pull from this other deck. Sorry. I don't know. The energy here, straight to the point. I don't know what kind of energy you have. And this feels like I've read it before. So I feel like this pile is a pile I've read before. So you may actually be, like, this may be someone you are actually interested in. Because I feel like I got this energy in who has a crush on you reading. I mean, on your crush, like what your crush is thinking, feeling, things like that reading. So like the fact that this is familiar, like this person may actually be interested in you and secretly admiring you. If you pick the same pile, then you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got the 2 confirmation. So you know what I'm talking about. So let me just see what's going on. Deep wisdom. It almost came out in reverse. So reverse would be someone that's really not certain, like feels like you're not interested. A maturing energy, Crone Moon. This is someone that's really we got another 9. So someone that's really independent to themselves, and even if not to themselves, very secure, confident, and sure in who they are as an individual, with a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Very mature person. Feels like that's with the Devil as well, like a very mature person that has it together, that's like all about keeping composure and being in control and moderating their energy. But the deep wisdom feels like you should know. And I'm not even kidding. And I feel like I got that energy at the very, very beginning. And there's an incoming energy of rejuvenating. So something about this person, this may be someone that is rejuvenating their energy currently, or they may be like you may be doing that, and they some kind of way they're related to that, if that makes sense. Or this may be someone that kind of is beginning to see that you're interested back. Like they may be beginning to realize that you like them back. I could see that, like, because with the deep wisdom in a maturing sense is like knowledge, like is wisdom that's been acquired, and rejuvenating incoming is beginning to realize. But honestly, incoming, rejuvenate, and maturing deep wisdom feels like might be someone that thinks you're starting to see, or someone that offers you some wisdom to help you rejuvenate yourself. Those could also be things. So I don't know, I'm rocking and rolling today with this pile. It doesn't feel like, and I'm literally hearing to hurry it up. So that could be a message to you. That could be what this person's feeling. Like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. So I'm gonna, and I promise you I'm not actively rushing your pile because I don't want to put the light on. I promise you that's not a thing. I can still see very clearly. And I would just, honestly, I would just put the light on. But this does not feel like it's gonna be one of those piles. I'm not getting much other than what I'm channeling. So tell me, okay. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. So full moon in Pisces, okay. Talks about grounding energy, being connected to source, as well as being very practical. So this is a person that is very spiritual, but also practical in the same sense. So like there's a side of them that's like really, really spiritual. And then there's a side of them that's like really grounded. Like I heard hit the ground running, like day-to-day life, okay? Because the full moon in Pisces, while Pisces is like a really woo-woo, like, you know, rules all of the tarot reading, psychic, you know, mental health, all of the things. The full moon in Pisces happens during Virgo season, which is really the sign of practicality, right? So this is the axis of fantasy illusion, day-to-day life, right? Like spirit, reality, kind of a vibe. So that's what I got here. It's at the bottom. Conclusions are within reach. Something about that full moon eclipse. So that lunar eclipse, I think I just saw Libra a few minutes ago, but again, I feel super rushed with this pile. Full moon eclipse we had was in Libra, so something regarding that time period may be relevant with this person or you, but we do have conclusions are within reach with this pile. So something about this secret admirer, you have conclusions are within reach with this person. There's some kind of a grounding that is happening, okay? There's certain grounding that is happening. So let me pull from this other deck. I don't know. Maybe this person's gonna come in quickly, or maybe they're like, let me like hurry up and identify it for pile 4 so they can see so that they can figure it out. Cause it's like, yeah, see, it's like hurry up and tell them who this is and move on, okay? Capricorn, ambition, realism, methodical steps. That actually is the sign that rules this devil card, okay? But it's in reverse. So the opposite of Capricorn is Cancer. So Cancer is more receptive. So this may be someone that's a little more receptive, okay? Capricorn rules hardship and lessons. So this isn't someone that's really difficult. This person doesn't make things hard. And where things are hard, they just kind of like leave it alone. House 7, profound relationships, intimacy, romantic partnerships. Yeah, I mean, with the 10 of Cups, this is someone that really feels like, this is someone that sees a relationship, like could see themselves having a relationship with you. This Capricorn in reverse is all about not making things difficult, right? Like not making it like a lesson and all of the things like that, like making things easier, okay? This could be someone trying to figure out how to make things easier, how to make it to where it's not as much work, right? Like pursuing you or being with you, or you pursuing them, okay? Let me see. Tell me more. I forgot to say, because they were rushing me with this pile, I always lead with who would be someone you're interested in. Okay, so like the only way this would be someone you're not interested in would be if right now there's nobody that is interested in you that you wouldn't be interested in back. That's the only way that I'm leading with right now, because there's only one person on the table. I like it. I got that a lot today. Most of my piles for this type of reading is not one clear person, so good for y'all, but this is one person. So let me see. I knew it. Capricorn reverse says not to make it harder than it needs to be when we talk about a connection with someone, because here you've got make the effort. Let me see. There it is. Make the effort. Okay, it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So that's kind of up to you. I don't know why, but lately I've been getting a really dominant, like, I don't know which pile it always is, but there's always a pile where it's like, you got to do the thing. I love it because it keeps me honest as a reader. Because again, what are the odds that everybody's gonna like pursue you, right? Some of you, the secret admirer is not gonna pursue you. So if you figure out who this is, like, you're gonna have to do the thing, because this feels like someone that thinks you want to be friends. Okay. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and I'm not talking to those of you that they told me shut up, mind my business. Well, see what I mean? Like, this is a very active energy. Like, I don't know what's going on with the pile, but I think this is the pile I had in over the universe at the bottom. This is a pile of hurry up and tell them what you need to tell them, and then leave it alone. Like, I don't know what's going on. I didn't get that in any of the other piles, by the way. I make the effort. There's a strong magnetic attraction, and look what's here. Law of attraction. We attract what we are. Use the law of attraction to manifest your perfect match by being the perfect match to yourself first. So there's some strong attraction here. So let me get it. I can't believe this pile is going to be so short. Tell me, who is this secretly admiring my pile number 4, my lilac? Why is my lilac pile so aggressive? Tell me about this lilac. I think I mentioned seeing this at the beginning, right? I did, because it jumped out when I was cleansing the deck. So, love at first sight. The instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. So this might be, so that's why they're rushing you off my table. They're like, this, don't be playing around on Onyx Earth table, because wait, did I not say that I saw this at the beginning? You watched me shuffle, and I think I shuffled like, oh yeah, you even got very soon. That's why they're rushing you off my table. See, I promise it's not me. Be clear about what you want, because within a blink of an eye, it will be yours very soon. But like, I was trying to show you, because like, if you go back, you saw me shuffle. I shuffled face up so you could see what was at the bottom. We got love at first sight and make a move. And look, this deck is based off of that one. I forgot this was down here because it is getting dark. Make the effort. That's you. I mean, I don't know what to tell you about for. And if you're truly like, I don't know what's going on. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you telling me this? I don't know who this is. If you truly don't know who this is, like, because some of you, I feel like I identified someone, and you know, or you're asking, because some of y'all do that, where y'all ask about somebody specific, y'all come to these piles. That's not what this is for, but I'm not going to be mad at you, especially if it correlates with other readings. Because if you pick the reading about your crush, and then you're like, oh yeah, she's reading my crush for real, and you know you're giving the weird vibe to the crush, because it feels like a pile is giving a weird vibe, okay? But yeah, I mean, if you don't know who this is, just know they're gonna make the move. Because I got a strong rush, feeling the pressure. Like, if you truly don't know who this is, don't worry about it. This is someone you know for sure. They're not sure. Honestly, this poor person might get a sigh of relief if you say yes, whenever say, because they'll be like, oh, I didn't realize I thought I was taking a chance. I thought I was taking a gamble by, approaching the lilac, because I thought you just wanted to be friends. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from this person. But yeah, make the move. So they're either gonna, like, very soon, since we saw that, make the move, or like they're telling you, like, do what you need to do, where you know who this is. Okay, because it says the time is now, someone is planning to take action, or it's time for you to make a move. Literally says it on the card. Okay, I know it's happening. There it is. Okay, well, and then I'm all out of breath and stuff like that now. I'm not doing anything. I'm just like quickly shuffling the cards. There's no reason for all this antsy energy on my table. So let me just get you off my table like they're telling me to do. I'm gonna pull from this last deck, and then I'll get your advice. My pile number 4, my lilac pile. See, some of y'all are like, oh, she's so long-winded. Only when they want me to be, because I'm at 19 minutes. And I'm pulling my last card before the advice. So tell me, oh, okay, quick. It's going to be related to this balancing spirituality and practicality. Energy. Captured. Okay? This would be connecting in spirit and connecting in 3D technically. So captured. Okay, so I mean, you gotta make the effort, make the move, and capture. Okay, This is someone, I mean, you're definitely interested back and hope. So this is someone that's hopeful. Okay. This is someone that's hopeful. So let me slide this over, put this down. And then let me get this advice. I mean, we already telling them exactly what to do, but got passion. Tell me what this lilac needs to do, because we're rushing the lilac off the table. I'm gonna be honest with you. Lilac is like an easygoing pile, and I didn't expect this chaotic energy to slip in. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe lilac is too easygoing. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on with the pile, because I was like, oh, that's gonna be a nice pile with no chaos. It doesn't feel like drama on the table. It just, they're rushing me. And I don't know, like, maybe those of you that are picking the piles where I get the shoulder thing, maybe y'all are scattered now. Like, I don't know how many of you that is with the shoulder, but like I got that strongly right now, and I got it in like multiple piles today. So maybe all of you like split up. I don't know what's going on, but I'll say it again. If there's something with your shoulder, get it looked at. Don't like be like, oh, I'm spiritual, woo, I'm gonna heal my shoulder. No, go to the doctor, and if like, don't be ignoring your shoulder if something's wrong with your shoulder. And also like, if you know, you're fine, but if you're ignoring it, don't be doing that. Go get that looked at. And if you have like if this is something that's like, you're like, I was in a car accident 30 years ago, I don't know, I'm making up timelines, and like I haven't had issues with that. You might have trauma associated with that accident. You may have trauma associated with that injury, okay, that you need to energetically clear, because it could be impacting other areas of your life. I'm out of breath. All right. The advice: make the move towards the relationship. Boom. Change. We have the chameleon here, so it talks about change. So something about change and blending in and all of the things. Okay, so let me see what's at the bottom. I may pull you one more since your pile is so short. Nope, I'm not allowed to. Okay, it says change and overcome fear, do the thing. Okay, and where you don't know who this is, like where you genuinely, like if you're not coming from previous readings, yes, safe travel. Move like you're comfortable and safe around people that you could be interested in, because the energy you give off now to people that you like or could like is unavailable. It feels like, oh, I'm only looking for friends. I'm not looking for romance. I'm not trying to date anybody, because right now there's a key person that likes you. Don't feel like you like them back. Feels like you just want to be friends, and they may or may not pursue you because of the energy you give. Because Nine of Cups could be, I'm perfectly fine by myself. I don't even want a partner. That could be the energy you give off. So if you're interested in like love and all the things, just make sure you're available to people that may be looking to engage you, because that's what we got on the table. Okay. I'm closing it out. That is all I have for you today, pile number 4, my lilacs. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.